Have you ever been down to Sandy Creek during one of their ball games?
No,
every time they get a first down, the whole stands rises up, extends their arm, and goes, Creek!
Wow.
And it's just
so a collegiate type atmosphere.
It really is when you're down there at Sandy Creek. And it's something that I know that Coach Glisson is going to want to continue to build here. It's kind of neat as you think about tonight. You got two teams in Harris County and Troup. They're both kind of rebuilding. The Tigers had a difficult year last year, 1-9. Actually reminiscent to my freshman year at Troup High School under Coach Lewis Bailey. We were 1-9 that year back in the early 80s. But the next year we were 6-4.
Right.
And right after that we were 7-3 2 years in a row when we went to the Georgia High School playoffs and got 2 rounds in.
Right.
So, I mean, after you have a difficult year, sometimes that sets you a new baseline to move up from.
Yeah, that 1-9 season certainly builds character, and you see who's ready to come out and play from then on.
Now, tonight with this ball game against Harris County, they had a difficult time last year as well.
They certainly did, Jack. After some outstanding seasons, they struggled to a 2-8 record last year.
Troup 1-9, Harris County 2-8. Over the years, of course, they're both Tigers. But over the years, they've had some great battles, and it's good to kind of get down here and start the season with Harris County. We're going to take a pause and go back to the station, let you hear from some of our fine sponsors. We come back, got lots more to talk about as we get ready for Troup High School Tiger football. Hopefully the rain delay won't be delaying us much longer right here on Eagle Sports.
It's here. Yes, it's really here. Dippin' Dots ice cream at Holmes Pharmacy. So when you ask yourself, how do I cool off from this heat? It's Dippin' Dots at Holmes Pharmacy. Try birthday cake, rainbow, chocolate, cookie and cream, cotton candy, red berry, cookie dough, and everybody's favorite banana split. So grab the kids for Dippin' Dots ice cream at Holmes Pharmacy. And while you're there, check out the positive messages on T-shirts and drink cups from Cherish Girl. It's what your young lady should be wearing. All this and more at Holmes Pharmacy in Hamilton and Commerce Avenue in LaGrange.
Hi friends, just looked here. Turn your car around and head to Key of LaGrange for your chance to win a once-in-a-lifetime trip. One lucky winner from Key of LaGrange will win a trip for 2 to California to see Luke Bryan. That includes plane tickets, meet and greet, and tickets to the show. Simply stop by a dealership to register. It's that easy. While you're here, check out the 16 Rio LX, which can be yours for only $12,900. 1217 Lafayette Parkway, your headquarters for summer fun. KeyofLaGrange.com.
Trip valued at $2,000. No purchase necessary. See dealer for complete details. Price plus tax, and title. Stop number 18626.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.MalloryAgency.com.
Products not available in all states.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Mormon, Brad Mormon, live here from Harris County, behind Harris County High School. It is starting to clear up the clouds. I've got some sunshine to my right. It looks very nice. We'll try to get the camera up a little bit if you're looking at us online on eagle1023.com. Checking that out. Of course, we're on 96.9 tonight if you're listening. I think we're also on 1240 WLAG on the AM side. But it's starting to clear up. The clouds have been all around us. Brad, we were looking earlier, and it was black off to our right.
Yeah, and I see people starting to file into the stands, so that's a good sign. Looks like everybody's kind of relieved. They're getting ready.
Well, they feel pretty good about it because those are metal bleachers. And
certainly.
You really don't want to jump out into the if it's going to be raining or lightning on you don't want to be there.
No, not want to be on those conductors.
Well, let's go back to think about the summer for a second, Brad. Coach Glisson, last year, as many people know, he kind of came in really at the last minute. Mid-July, coaching staff had already been hired that he did not hire.
Wow.
You also had guys that didn't know who he was, and he's taking over a program at that time. No summer workouts, no lifting schedule, no consistency, continuity as he walked in. So that became something that he really wanted to begin to establish in his new role as head coach and work that out. So this year, it's been completely different. In fact, as soon as the year was over last year, Coach Glisson began the off-season program. Just as soon as we got through in November, he got guys in the weight room, began to talk to them, go in the lunchroom, get these guys to come out and play and be a part of the team.
Right.
And then as we've gone to the summer, he was actually able to have camp, have him come in for a weightlifting program. In fact, we'll talk a little about that in a minute. His the weightlifting program was super successful. They did a lot of things, but camp can be a difficult thing.
Yes, it can. Coach Gilson mentioned that camp's not camp anymore. You have physical limitations with contact, and so it's tough.
They have to be careful because they usually can't dress from the waist down. They're just in shells, so you really can't go full out. You can't pop. And even when they do, I'm thinking back when I played, we did 2-a-days.
Right.
You got there early in the morning, you practiced, you came back in, you watched film, you learned stuff, and then the afternoon you went back out.
Right.
Well, of course, water back then was a luxury.
Yeah.
We had
you weren't tough.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Yeah.
But they gave us basically a big PVC pipe, just a big one. They tied a hose to the end,
right,
poked holes in it, and they shut up, and that was your water.
Certainly.
And it was a gift. If you did something right, you got water. Now, of course, we know much better now how important the hydration is.
I can't imagine, going through a camp with this summer that we had passed, because just cutting grass for a couple of hours, I was done. So I can't imagine being contact and running like they have to do. I can't imagine.
Just putting a helmet on.
Exactly.
I mean, that thing is a conductor. It's pulling heat
insulator.
Inside yep.
Certainly.
But Coach Glisson, he had to deal with the heat. They had to have like defibrillators out there and plenty of water, and sometimes not just water, but things to go get those electrolytes back in the kids. But he was able to have that program. It went through the whole summer, and I'm just super proud of him and his coaching staff and what they're going to do this year. We're going to take a break. We're going to talk about the lifting program that Coach Glisson established as players are starting to come out on the field. We got a little bit more pregame going on. We're hopefully going to have kickoff in about 17 minutes. So if you'll stay with us, we'll have that coming for you a little bit. We'll also tell you about how this game is going to be conducted. But right now, you're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Friar Tire Service takes pride in providing the highest quality auto repairs for your car. No matter who made it or where it's from, we have the right staff to fix it. If you live in East Alabama or West Georgia, come see us for service on your car. Our high-quality mechanics perform all repairs the right way the first time with our high-quality equipment. Our mechanics adhere to strict quality standards. So when you need the best automotive repair shop, look no further than Friar Tire and Service, New Franklin Road in LaGrange. If it rolls, we fix it. Hey, football fans, Rob and Joel Upchurch from Remax Results wants to say thank you to you. Yeah, you, because you said things like call Rob or call Joel if you need that house sold. Why? Well, we'd like to think you said that because they think about selling houses every day. So when you list your house with Rob or Joel Upchurch, your property will be in front of potential buyers 24 hours a day. So call Joel or Rob Upchurch and enjoy the game. Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center is a proud sponsor of tonight's broadcast. They are a top 100 hospital in 2016, and they're working every day to earn your family's trust. Stay connected and be a part of West Georgia's new thing, Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center. They're glad to be here and glad to be a part of this community. Thank you again for you listening to tonight's broadcast as we are happy to bring it to you. Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center.
Now back to more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Jack Mormon, Brad Mormon, live up here in Harris County. The clouds are starting to dissipate. We've got the sun coming out a little bit. Of course, it's late in the afternoon. We're about 7:30 now. This was the time we were going to start this game between Troup High School and Harris County High School, but instead we're going to have to delay it. The clock has 15 minutes before kickoff, so that's exciting. We'll be able to get things started in just a little bit. Brad, a minute ago we were talking about Coach Glisson able to have actually a full season of his own. Actually kind of set the stage, but it's the strength program, which I think became the big emphasis for his new year.
Yeah, coaches in football always talk about the fourth quarter finishing, and a good weight program puts you in a position to finish on those difficult games. So it's interesting to hear how he was able to start that. And I see so many quotes here how the coaches are really thrilled about the lift-a-thon. just mentioned.
Oh, man, that was a big event. They had the kids cut out on a Sunday night. They all maxed out.
Right.
And so you got, but they're not maxing out in a locker room hidden from everybody. Mm-hmm. They're in the gym with a crowd of people around them.
Oh my gosh!
That are screaming at them. Ah!
Yeah.
And imagine how much more that adrenaline will take you in trying to achieve your max.
I don't know, Jack. Have you ever looked at me? I don't.
I said imagine.
It doesn't matter if someone's watching me or I'm by myself.
Well, now you used to do legs because you were a pitcher, and you had strong legs. But to get those guys out, get them fired up, and also begin to bring the public in to celebrate what's going on with the Troup High School Tigers.
Well, certainly. I imagine that was a spectacle.
They had, like I said, they had a big time there with that. Now, coach has actually been able to add a coaching staff. It's a little bit different now. The defensive staff is totally new this year. Micah Alba, he's the defensive coordinator. Now, he was at Carrollton before, and of course, Carrollton has been a perennial powerhouse in high school football. So to bring a guy the talent that Micah Alba has is really powerful. So we'll see a defense coming. Now, Brad, they're going to be running a 3-4 defense. That means they're going to have the three guys down the line. You'll see that nose guard go back and forth across the center's face. Right. Probably walk up a couple of outside linebackers in that four-man linebacker front behind them. J.C. Copeland. Now, this is a kind of interesting story.
Heard that name before.
Yes, of course. If you follow Troup High School football, and actually if you follow some LSU football.
In the SEC.
You know about J.C. Copeland. Was a tremendous player for the Tigers, and of course over into Louisiana at LSU. He's coaching the defensive linemen, so to have a guy of his talent and experience come in means a lot.
Well, just being able to talk to someone who's played on a big stage, I can't imagine, how invaluable his knowledge, just being around that environment, playing at that high level. I'm sure the kids really trust what he has to say. Well, I certainly would.
Think about what he's wanting to aspire to and has aspired to, and that's what these kids all have in their mind.
Exactly.
It's Friday night. That's great, but you want to play on Saturday night, and then if you played on Saturday night, you want to play on Sunday.
Exactly.
Just kind of work your way up through. Now, we mentioned J.C. Copeland. Of course, now he has great ties with Coach Bubba Jeter, a former head coach and former AD at Troup High School. Their families have worked well together. Coach has been a great inspiration. And
what a great leader for this community.
Yep. Been a great mentor for him. Now, Trip Busby's also coming. He's also working with linebackers. Now, his dad is Buzz Busby. Many people may have followed him in Statesboro, several other stops that he's had. He's won some state championships. Has been just a very effective coach over the years, and so his son Trip will be here. Actually, he coached with his father, I think, over in Statesboro. And then Torrey Smith, be working with defensive ends. Actually, Torrey is from Harris County.
He certainly is, and I want to give a Rosemont Elementary School shout-out. I went to school with Torrey Smith back in the day, so I'm not going to tell you what year, so then you'll be able to age me, but certainly an intelligent man, a great athlete, and he's a great addition to Troup staff.
Yep. On the offensive side, it's mostly the same folks, but you do have Kelby Holt. He'll be the offense coordinator this year. I like how Coach Glisson has really not taken on those two specific roles. He's got a nice setup in that he's got a defense coordinator. He can go to him. He's got an offense coordinator. He can go to him, and now he can begin to manage all faces.
Certainly, one of the great skills of a great leader is being able to delegate, put people in positions to succeed, and trusted them to make decisions with autonomy.
Now, of course, they've had their first full off season where they were able to install things, do drills, spring practice, summer practice, the weight program. So everything is in place for, I think, a much more positive. And again, that's your baseline. 1-9,
right.
Coach Glisson's first year. It's really up from there.
Right. Well, I guess the expression you want to use is he's getting the bones of the program.
Yeah.
He's got the template. Then once you start with a template, then you're able to build from there. And so I look forward to some improvement. I didn't watch Troup a lot last year, but if I get an opportunity to come and see more games, I hope to see some improvement.
Well, I'll tell you, any time you start with Taylor Swift and Bad Blood as we get ready for these two Tigers to take on each other.
Oh, yeah, nothing like contemporary music to get you motivated.
Well, Taylor Swift and football, they just go right hand in hand together.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go ahead and take a quick break. We come back. We got lots more here from Harris County. Jack Mormon, Brad Mormon live here on Eagle Sports.
State Farm, this is Gwen.
Salutations, Gwen. I have car insurance, but I want to protect the rest of the stuff in my apartment. Some of my action figures were ruined recently.
We can add a renter's policy. For the cost of one action figure, we can protect your entire army of action figures against fire, theft, burst pipes.
Great! You have no idea how hard it is untangling wet alien hair.
Add renter's insurance to your auto policy and get to a better state. State Farm.
For a money-saving way to protect your possessions, call Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange. There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Hi, friends. Just Lita here. Turn your car around and head to Key of LaGrange for your chance to win a once-in-a-lifetime trip. One lucky winner from Key of LaGrange will win a trip for two to California to see Luke Bryan. That includes plane tickets, meet and greet, and tickets to the show. Simply stop by a dealership to register. It's that easy. While you're here, check out a 16 Rio LX, which can be yours for only $12,900. 1217 Lafayette Parkway, your headquarters for summer fun. KeyofLaGrange.com.
Trip valued at $2,000. No purchase necessary. See dealer for complete details. Price plus tax, sack, and title. Stop number 18626.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Now it's starting to look like football. We've got both teams on the field. The sun is coming down. The rain has gone off to our left, which I guess is, let's see, the sun sets. I'm trying to figure out which direction.
Yeah, get your compass out on your iPhone.
There we go. And so, but the teams are out there. Now, the Harris County Tigers will come out. They'll be in black with gold numbers. So they're Tigers. Then they're away whites with the blue numbers. Of course, the navy blue helmets. I got my daughter mad a little bit this afternoon. We had some pictures for volleyball, and she said, wear a blue shirt. Well, I knew I had a Tiger game tonight, so I put on the navy blue of the Troup High School Tigers to go take a picture with the royal blue of the LaGrange High School Rangers. So
definitely a contrast. You can't mix those two colors from Troup County.
I get tickled because, being the principal over at Hollis Hand, got some kids there going to LaGrange High. And, of course, I support all of our high schools. Yellow Birch is a great friend. I love that family very much and want to see great success with LaGrange. Callaway, I was there the day the school opened and had followed that team and been with Pete Wiggins and his staff for a while. Of course, the Tigers, I graduated from Troup High School and love this program. But when we first started to go to Grangers, I could say, go team.
Right.
I could say, go blue.
Right.
But it got hard to say, go I just can't get that.
Well, so what you're saying is you're allowed to ride the fence?
Well, it hurts sometimes. My butt hurts with riding the fence quite so much. But let's get back to a little bit more talk about football. Of course, we mentioned the Tigers. They're coming out. They're doing their warm-ups out on the field. But it's important also, I think, to realize that they've got some young talent that's coming in.
Brad,
I was talking a little bit about what was happening with the young people coming on. But think about this: they've got 17 guys tonight that have never started before the position that they're playing. 17 guys that have never been in those positions on this field.
Right. Well, I mean, many of these kids have been playing football since they were allowed to. What is the age where you're allowed to play rec football in Troup County?
Well, they got flag football at the little ones.
5 and 6. Yeah. So, they've been on the field before, but at this stage, at this level, the bullets are flying a lot faster.
Yep. So this is stepping up to that level. But now there's some kids across LaGrange that are being looked at by colleges as well. Before we get to Troup, let's talk about a couple of guys over at Callaway. Keandre Jones, he has offers lined up from some of the South's most prestigious programs. You got Alabama is talking to him, and he's just a rising sophomore as an offensive lineman. Of course, Callaway has put some kids out there. You think about Godwin, who's just a tremendous guy, Terry Godwin up at the University of Georgia. Real proud of him and the progress he's made in that program.
Right. If you're a recruiting coordinator for any major college, you're always keeping Callaway high on the radar. So
Now, of course, now for LaGrange Child, LaPerion Perry, people have heard us talk about him over the course of the past couple of years. A very, very talented running back. He's got some colleges that are looking at him as well. But for the Tigers, there's a sophomore that's coming in this year, King Matump. Let's see if I can say his name right. Makuta. King Makunta.
We may have that wrong. We may have that wrong.
But King Makunta, he's a sophomore, played a little bit over at Long Cane Middle School. My wife knows him from there. But he is a super talented athlete.
Jack, I don't know as much about him as you may do, but what stands out to me is his size, 6'4", 205. I can only imagine.
As a sophomore,
because I can only imagine after they have implemented this great weightlifting program here, what kind of size he's going to be able to put on by the time he's a senior.
Well, let's think about it. You're 6'4".
Yeah.
And think about having that muscle mass, that young, lean body, and the ability to just get up and run forever.
I can only imagine.
I definitely don't have it. I didn't have it even back in the day. But, you've got teams, of course, you've got some of the smaller colleges, App State. You say App State, Appalachian State is a small college, but they've made some noise for several years back. It beat some big teams.
Beat Michigan.
Yep.
I don't know if anybody that is a ESPN or football junkie like Jack and I, but I can remember when App State beat Michigan. It was such an upset, and seeing those kids rush that field, it was an amazing experience. So they're putting some talent on the field.
And of course, we've also got a Georgia and Kirby Spartan looking at this young man.
Yes. Kirby moving over to Georgia. I've heard that when he was at Alabama, he was one of the key guys that were recruiting some of the best talent that you saw coming out of Alabama. So for him going to Georgia, you can only imagine what he's going to be able to do.
You and I just kind of get off the subject a little bit. You had a chance to go several years ago on a recruiting trip with a young man that's playing right now in Reuben Foster.
Yeah, certainly. I was able to meet Steve Spurrier and are allowed to ride along with Reuben and Coach Derek Diefendorf, and it was such a great experience. I think, though, talking to Steve Spurrier, I was a bit gun shy. It was kind of a little bit intimidating.
The old ball coach.
Yeah, but he had such an ease, that Southern manner, that Gentile, the gentle manner that he made you relax. So I was able to strike up a conversation with him, and then I even mentioned a picture that he had on his wall because he coached at Duke, and so we were able to talk about his time at Duke in the ACC. So he's come a long way. Now he's retired.
Yep.
And,
but going back, you got Reuben, who could have one of the big breakout seasons. Just really showed out in the national championship game last year, and really could have a dramatic season. Even some slight Heisman talk about him as a linebacker.
Potential, and I'm sure he's also not looking ahead, but definitely a prospect. So he has an opportunity to go pro and succeed there.
Let's take it to the break. When we come back, we'll talk about some of the guys you'll be looking for tonight on both the offensive and defensive side. We'll give you a little bit more flavor of what's going on here. Get ready for a big football game tonight as the Troup High School Tigers are taking on the Harris County Tigers live from Harris County Field right here on Eagle Sports.
Hey, football fans, Rob and Joel Upchurch from Remax Results wants to say thank you to you. Yeah, you, because you said things like call Rob or call Joel if you need that house sold. Why? Well, we'd like to think you said that because they think about selling houses every day. So when you list your house with Rob or Joel Upchurch, your property will be in front of potential buyers 24 hours a day. So call Joel or Rob Upchurch and enjoy the game.
Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center is a proud sponsor of tonight's broadcast. They are a top 100 hospital in 2016, and they're working every day to earn your family's trust. Stay connected and be a part of West Georgia's new thing, Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center. They're glad to be here and glad to be a part of this community. Thank you again for you listening to tonight's broadcast as we are happy to bring it to you. Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center.
Prior Tire Service takes pride in providing the highest quality auto repairs for your car. No matter who made it or where it's from, we have the right staff to fix it. If you live in East Alabama or West Georgia, come see us for service on your car. Our high-quality mechanics perform all repairs the right way the first time with our high-quality equipment. Our mechanics adhere to strict quality standards. So when you need the best automotive repair shop, look no further than Friar Tire and Service, New Franklin Road in LaGrange. If it rolls, we fix it.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Mormon, Brad Mormon, live here from Harris County. We're up in Hamilton, Georgia, right down the road from Hamilton, Georgia, and really a beautiful complex. Brad, they've done a great job back, haven't they?
They certainly have, Jack. I mean, it's a beautiful setting. You got the small hills here in the background. It's kind of reminiscent of what you might see in California. Certainly, some of those stadiums out there near
surrounded by nature.
Yep, exactly. So beautiful venue.
There's a tree line all the way around, 360 degrees all the way around, and it's really neat as all this steam and heat is coming off. There's little pockets of steam off in the woods coming up.
Kind of reminds you of the Smokies. You get that steam in the Smoky Mountains. So.
We are in the foothills of the Appalachians. So.
Very far south from the Appalachians, but that's part of it.
In talking with Coach Glisson earlier this week, one of the things that he stressed to me was, of course, these are student athletes, that he wants to make sure these guys are making sure to keep up with their work, they're doing what they're supposed to do. And even as he came in, didn't really know the guys as well. Last year, every senior on the Troup High School football team graduated from high school.
Amazing. And the reason why I got into education is to work with students and make them successful, academically successful, and in other ways successful. But to hear that, Jack, that is, as a social studies teacher, is great.
Yeah, I mean, 100% of the guys graduating is pretty, not bad blood again. Okay, I'm a DJ. You can't do this to me. You can't play. Somebody give me the reins of this music.
Right. Not to say anything bad about young people, but it appears a 17-year-old is in charge of music.
we got some kid down there that's trying to run everything. But again, the teams are actually, Harris County's gone back into their field house to begin to get dressed and get ready. The Tigers still out on the field. Now, they did not travel tonight with the 9th grade. Not a lot of guys on the Tiger team. They've kind of pared it down. It's just the ones that are really into it. They're working hard. I want to mention the seniors real quick because we got a number of them. They're going to be doing some pretty important things this year. Brandon Barrington, number 50. Tim Hughley, number 54. Jared Lane, number 2. Eric Williams, number 45. Cam Russell, number 8. Tristan Thompson, number 10. Ken Truitt, number 7. Chance Hill, 17. Brandon Turner, he's the son of our friend, and of course you went to high school with Brandon Turner, whom actually we had asked to join us tonight. He had a little conflict, but may join us later on in the broadcast. Jack Swizer, he's the son of the athletic director and he's on defense, offense. He's special teams. He's a big deal here. Ethan Short, number 51, and then Mardravius Flagg, they call him Dre. Dre really came on late in the season, has had a great summer program as a defensive player. They're looking for a lot of big things from that young man. Talk about some of the juniors there, Brad.
Here we have Montez Crow, number 15, and Dwight Gates, number 12, Clay Scarborough, number 72, Macenta Stafford.
Macenta's a really talented kid.
Number 6, Dietrich Tucker, 31.
You'll see him as a linebacker on the defensive side, and he will put a licking on somebody.
Kenley Bridwell, 35. Jackson Davis, 3. Cal Foster, 19. Will Horton, number 9. Quentin Kersey, 52. Brantley Robinson, 41. Carson Rayford, 13.
Well, let's hold up on Carson real quick. We're talking about it with his dad, Mike Rayford, over here just a little bit ago. Carson last year began platooning with some of the kicking duties, thinking he was just going to be kicking the ball off, but then stepped into doing some field goals. And now he's even taking over the punting duty. So he is the kicker for the Troup High School Tigers.
When you're a kicker, you're on an island. It's like shooting a free throw. Everybody's watching you. So it's a lot of mechanisms that's involved as far as the holder and the snapper. But once that ball's down,
it's you.
Everybody's watching you. So and I'm sure he'll succeed.
Yep. Go ahead with Seth.
Yes, Seth Adams, number 44, Montavious Miller-Ray, number 26, and Tion Battle, number 22.
So really excited about what these guys are going to bring down. Again, we didn't really bring a lot of freshmen. They're not playing a lot of guys up, but did have several guys that are sophomores. They're playing pretty strong. Corey Cato, number 68. Colby Harry, number 74. Mandarius Dix, number 16. Montavious Hall, number 49. Gabriel Hubbard, 67. Khalif Thornton, number 39. Jameson Hart, number 38. Stephen Messer, 75. McKenzie King, we mentioned him, number 24. And Cole Pike, number 76. We're going to step away for just a second. We come back. We're getting close to kickoff, and we'll be getting this thing started in just a bit right here on Eagle Sports.
Hey, football fans, Rob and Joel Upchurch from Remax Results wants to say thank you to you. Yeah, you, because you said things like call Rob or call Joel if you need that house sold. Why? Well, we'd like to think you said that because you know they think about selling houses every day. So when you list your house with Rob or Joel Upchurch, you know your property will be in front of potential buyers 24 hours a day. So call Joel or Rob Upchurch and enjoy the game.
It's here. Yes, it's really here. Dippin' Dots ice cream at Holmes Pharmacy. So when you ask yourself, how do I cool off from this heat? It's Dippin' Dots at Holmes Pharmacy. Try birthday cake, rainbow, chocolate, cookie and cream, cotton candy, red berry, cookie dough, and everybody's favorite banana split. So grab the kids for Dippin' Dots ice cream at Holmes Pharmacy. And while you're there, check out the positive messages on t-shirts and drink cups from Cherished Girl. It's what your young lady should be wearing. All this and more at Holmes Pharmacy in Hamilton and Commerce Avenue in LaGrange.
Hi, friends. Just like to hear. Turn your car around and head to Key of LaGrange for your chance to win a once-in-a-lifetime trip. One lucky winner from Key of LaGrange will win a trip for two to California to see Luke Bryan. That includes plane tickets, meet and greet, and tickets to the show. Simply stop by a dealership to register. It's that easy. While you're here, check out the 16 Rio LX, which can be yours for only $12,900. 1217 Lafayette Parkway, your headquarters for summer fun. KeyofLaGrange.com.
Trip valued at $2,000. No purchase necessary. See dealer for complete details. Price plus tax, sack, and title. Stop number 18626.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. Jack Mormon, Brad Mormon are here on Eagle Sports. We're going to pause, go back to the station for a few more moments. They're about to play the national anthem, and we want to give lots of respect to that. So we'll step away for about 4 more spots. We come back, we'll be ready to get this thing started here at this scrimmage game between Troup High School and Harris County High School right here on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. Just like to hear. Turn your car around and head to Key of LaGrange for your chance to win a once-in-a-lifetime trip. One lucky winner from Key of LaGrange will win a trip for two to California to see Luke Bryan. That includes plane tickets, meet and greet, and tickets to the show. Simply stop by a dealership to register. It's that easy. While you're here, check out the 16 Rio LX, which can be yours for only $12,900. 1217 Lafayette Parkway, your headquarters for summer fun. KeyofLaGrange.com.
Trip valued at $2,000. No purchase necessary. See dealer for complete details. Price plus tax, sack, and title. Stop number 18626.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Hey, football fans, Rob and Joel Upchurch from Remax Results wants to say thank you to you. Yeah, you, because you said things like call Rob or call Joel if you need that house sold. Why? Well, we'd like to think you said that because you know they think about selling houses every day. So when you list your house with Rob or Joel Upchurch, you know your property will be in front of potential buyers 24 hours a day. So call Joel or Rob Upchurch and enjoy the game.
The new Michelin Energy Saver tire is perfect for your modern life. It's fuel efficient, even on short trips, offers outstanding braking on wet pavement, and delivers low CO2 emissions. And it accomplishes all that while delivering the safety and quiet ride of Michelin, which it's famous for. Drive green and enjoy saving at the pump with the new Michelin Energy Saver tires. Save on fuel costs with the all-new Michelin Energy Saver tire, available now at Friar Tire, New Franklin Road, LaGrange. If it rolls, we've got it at Friar Tire. It's here. Yes, it's really here. Dippin' Dots ice cream at Holmes Pharmacy. So when you ask yourself, how do I cool off from this heat? It's Dippin' Dots at Holmes Pharmacy. Try birthday cake, rainbow, chocolate, cookie and cream, cotton candy, red berry, cookie dough, and everybody's favorite banana split. So grab the kids for Dippin' Dots ice cream at Holmes Pharmacy. And while you're there, check out the positive messages on t-shirts and drink cups from Cherished Girl. It's what your young lady should be wearing. All this and more at Holmes Pharmacy in Hamilton and Commerce Avenue in LaGrange.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Mormon, Brad Mormon, live here from Harris County, Georgia. Brad, you and I were talking about this facility. It's back behind the high school.
Right.
Really, they got everything. They got their softball fields, baseball fields off in the distance, a great track around here, a turf field. They've really stepped it up to what they've got out here.
Right, but under these working conditions with the grill right to my right, grilling up these hamburgers, I tell you, I'm starting to take my attention away off the field and see if someone would bring me a burger.
All right, if anybody's listening, we want you to bring us 2 cheeseburgers up here. Actually, 3. We got Thomas, our producer's up here. He needs something too. He's wasting away. He's about the size of my thigh.
Right.
So we needed to come up here.
Well, I think he has that young metabolism, so that's his excuse.
Okay, yeah, my metabolism is shot pretty much, that's for sure. Well, let me tell you about this scrimmage tonight. The first half of the scrimmage, they're going to go totally live. They're really going to see what it's like because this is the second scrimmage for the Tigers. They took on Hardaway last week, and this week they're going to be going against Harris County. They're really going to try to treat this first half like a ball game. The second half, that's going to feature more substitutes, some more special teams, kind of just first air, just nobody running things back and that sort of thing. So really, I think that's going to be a neat venue for us. It's going to shorten the game a little bit because things will go quicker in that second half. But of course, we are starting a little bit late. We were supposed to start at 7:30. It's just about 8 o'clock right now. But there's 12 minutes on the clock. There's kids on the field. There's smoke from hamburgers in the air. This is ready for football.
Right. Well, Jack, I was going to ask you a question. Is 2 scrimmages enough for coaches? I haven't been in that position before. You've played high school football. Is 2 scrimmages enough to get a good idea of what you got?
Well, really, you only get 1 usually. So this really having 2 is a bit of a luxury.
Okay.
And also to have a team that you're familiar with, that you've seen before. Harrison and Troup have played in non-region before, and so they kind of know each other. In fact, we mentioned Coach Smith coming over from Harris County, a little bit more knowledgeable about what's going on down here. So really, it's a great test for the Tigers of both teams to see how things are going to go.
Certainly.
Well, they're starting to make their way out onto the field right now. The Tigers will be moving, actually the Troup High School Tigers, we mentioned they're in their whites. They'll be moving from left to right on your radio dial. Carson Rayford, he'll be kicking the ball off. Ball rests on the 40 on the far hash.
I'm anxious to see what the field conditions will be like. It's a great-looking field, but with all the rain, I wonder if they've adjusted their cleats or they're prepared for this.
Again, with a turf field like this, they have drainage really built right in.
Certainly.
It really does a great job of moving things over. So Rayford approaches the ball, steps up, gets the kickoff. Nice high kick to the left side. Taken back at about the 3. He'll bring it up to the 10, 15, right side, 30, 35 before he goes down. And go see if I can catch who that young man was carrying the ball. I believe that's number 5. That's Therese McFadder, the ball carrier back there.
Good field position for Harris County, in a good position to get to the 50.
So they'll come off the field. Again, unusual, Brad, and a lot of times when you have a scrimmage like this, you'll have them going live and everything except for special teams. But because this is the second one, they're going to go ahead and go live with everything in the first half.
Right. Well, it makes you see what offense they start off with. If they have a quarterback that can fling it around.
So looking down there at that 3-4 line, the Tigers are going to run. Get my little notepad here so I can gauge what's going on.
Got a guy wide. 2 guys wide.
Harris County, their quarterback is number 10. He'll take the ball, turn, hand it off to number 7. He's hit immediately in the backfield by number 11 for the Tigers. Let me take a look and see who that young man is.
Not much of a gain there, Jack.
Nope.
1 yard.
I have to work on my numbers. I don't have all my notes yet. I'll get that in just a second.
They didn't huddle, so they're going no huddle here and just getting the signals from the sidelines, or unless it's scripted.
Got a wing to this near side. Quarterback's going to take it, turn, throw it out to the flats. It goes in and out of his hands, falls incomplete. So that'll bring up 3rd down.
The ball was there. Good throw. Just slipped through his hands.
Number 10, Jordan Griffin is the quarterback. Back in the backfield, he has James Adams, number 7. They call him Tank. And here we go.
He's looking over to get his signal.
Griffin, once again, will be back there. He gets ready. He'll take the ball a little bit low snap, throws it out into the flats. He's caught immediately back there, and he's got some running room. He could go.
Yep.
This is number 5 for them, Therese McFadder. He's the one that brought it back. He'll go in for a touchdown for Harris County.
They tried both sides. They went right and came back to the left side. And it's a big kid. Number 10's a big kid. He's got speed, too. He got down that line quick.
As soon as he tossed the ball, turned upfield, and really he was uncovered, took it, ran right by the linebacker on this near side, and goes in for a touchdown. So with 11:06, the Harris County Tigers are up 6-0. They'll try the point after touchdown now. Number 47 is their kicker, and that young man's name is Jacob Crumbly. Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. So with 11:06 left to go in the first quarter of play, the Troup High School Tigers are trailing the Harris County Tigers by a score of 7-0. You're listening to Tiger Football right here on Eagle Sports.
Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center is a proud sponsor of tonight's broadcast. They are a top 100 hospital in 2016, and they're working every day to earn your family's trust. Stay connected and be a part of West Georgia's new thing, Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center. They're glad to be here and glad to be a part of this community. Thank you again for you listening to tonight's broadcast, as we are happy to bring it to you. Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Mormon, Brad Mormon live here from Harris County. The Troup High School Tigers right now trailing Harris County by a score of 7-0. As in the first minute, Harris County looked like the Tigers were going to stop them, but Brad, they had a nice little pass play. They picked up some big yardage.
Yeah, certainly, the coverage on the play, he had him tight. It was bump and run coverage, but the kid was quick. It appeared the Troup Tiger quarterback slipped a bit.
So here we go. Harris County will kick the ball right to left on your radio dial. Steps up, approach the ball rests to the 40. There's the kick. High kick. Pretty deep.
Yep.
Be taken back by number 7. He'll step in the end zone, come out to the 10, 15, 20.
Oh, yeah. There
25, 30. Middle of the field, 40. Cuts back.
Kicker.
It's to the 50.
Oh.
Loses the ball.
Ball on the ground.
Let's see who gets it. And they're going to say that it is Harris County ball. So a great return by the Troup High School Tigers, but it is negated as Harris County will get down on the ball.
Well, it appears, Jack, they're having some disagreement down there. The refs are all converging. They're still on top of it, so we'll see who comes out with the ball. Have you ever been on the bottom of a pile like that?
I have, and it is not a pleasant place to be.
Right. It's good to have a mask, a shield, right?
Well, actually, that's not really what you're shielding. At the bottom of that pile.
A little lower, huh?
Yeah, you're really trying to protect a lot of things there.
They're still talking about it.
There's number 7, Ken Truitt, who brought the ball back. So let's see. They're still trying to determine. They haven't moved the chains yet.
Let's not forget it's a scrimmage, refs.
Coach Glisson over there listening in. Like the fact that the White Hats are all getting together. Harris County indicate Coach Glisson saying no, he was down. What happened, he was grabbed by the arm and spun around.
Right.
It was the arm he was carrying the ball in.
Well, he was
Troup High School Tiger ball.
There we go.
All right, the man in the white hat has said it's Tiger ball on the 49. They just need a yard to get to the 50, so a big break for the Tigers.
Let's hope they can take advantage of it. He made a couple of really nice moves. The kicker made a great tackle to free the ball.
So they'll start from the 49-yard line. Montez Crow will be in at the quarterback position.
I always hear football coaches talk about secure the football, and then here we see on the second play, or ball on the ground. So
it's super important to take care of that thing. That's for sure. So here come the Tigers. Going for a shotgun set. Crow will back up, pass the ball across the middle. Caught. Nice catch across the middle by number 17 for the Tigers. I'll get you that name in just a second.
Jack, that was a great fake. That was a great
Chance
fake.
Hill.
Great fake, and then he gets the ball up high and delivers a strike.
Chance Hill will get about 6-7 yards up the field across the 50. So they're already in Harris County territory after a great return by Ken Truitt.
I think I bought that fake. I was still in the backfield.
Yep. But you weren't in motion. Backfield in motion. Oh, sorry. We had all the bad music earlier, so I have to kind of come back on that.
Oh, goodness.
So we're back up to the line of scrimmage. Montez Crow again at the quarterback position. He's got a trips to the far side, but he's going to hand it off into the line. It'll be Truitt, the ball carrier. He's going to fight up to the 40, and I think that he just might have – no, he's just going to be short of the 40. He's got to get across the 40 to pick up the first down.
Jack, Montez, what a skill he is. He is big. I think he's the tallest kid on the Troup side.
Yeah, he's a big kid. He's lean,
right?
But he's got some really good motion left and right. He's deceptive as he hands the ball off as well. Chance Hill, I've been really impressed with him. He's the wide receiver out on this near side. Truitt will be in the backfield along with Crow. He'll have twins to the top side. Quarterback will get back behind center again. Go for the shotgun. Takes a low snap. Going going to fake the handoff. Crow will keep it, and he's going to get hit short, and he's going to lose yardage, Brad, and they'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, low snap, I think, messed up the timing just a little bit, but he was able to catch the ball and try to get positive yardage, but certainly made the best of a difficult play.
Well, here's the question. Do you bring Carson Rayford out here to kick a punt, or do you go ahead and think, look, it's 4th down and 2. I'm in a rain-delayed scrimmage. I need to see what my guys can do. Do I step up and try to get this extra yardage?
I think you –
and that's what they're going to do.
Yep. I think you answered your question there, Jack. Let's see what your players got, see what they can do in a difficult situation here.
Again, with a lot of young players on that offensive line as well. So it's going to be Truitt, the ball carrier. He's going to get the first down and more.
Nice.
Down across the 40, down across the 35. He'll get to the 34-yard line before he stopped.
Look how tight he held that ball, Jack.
Yep.
He was getting bounced around and was able to hold on to that ball and advance it.
Excellent job by Truitt on that play.
I tell you, I really like it how every player is totally locked into what the coaches are doing on the sideline. They want to make sure that they get all the signals, and not just the quarterback and not just the skill positions.
Got a wing to this near side. Twins to the other side. A man wide to this near side as well. Crow with Ken Truitt to his right. Puts a man in motion from the far side. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to pass the ball. He got a man in his face.
Move.
Rolls left. Still in his feet. He's going to run the ball. Gets the line of scrimmage and more. Actually, Truitt was blocking. He runs up the back of Truitt close to the first down.
Yeah, it looks like a 9-yard gain there, Jack. Possibly 9.5-yard gain. So in a good position to get another first down.
So great job by the Tigers. They converted on 4th down, and now they have close to another first down here inside Tiger territory. And I like that we got a drive going here.
Me too. I tell you again, another great fake. Really trying to pull the defense in and bouncing that ball outside.
Crow, low snap again. And that kind of messes you up. Truitt going to come back inside. Nice move across the 20, down to the 15, brought down at the 12-yard line for the Tigers.
What vision, Jack? What vision? He knew it was stopped on that right side, and he just pushed everybody out of the way and went middle. And I guess that's what you're taught to do. If you can gain it up the gut, that's what you do.
Well, he's riding his blockers come around that right side. In fact, he had a hand on the lead blocker, but it felt, and that's vision. It's also feel there's nothing back inside, and just kind of came up and picked up another 10 yards across. They're going to back it up to the 14. So that's where they'll have it 1st and 10 for the 14. They can get a first down inside the 4.
Right.
Crow claps his hands. Low snap. It's very low
on the ball.
And very, very smart move by Crow. Don't worry about trying to pick it up. Don't mess up. Get down on the ball. Keep the possession. So now it's going to be 2nd and about 20.
Again, I'm wondering, not to make an excuse, but I'm wondering what moisture's having to do with that. I see a lot of balls slipping around down there right now. So, maybe need to get a towel on that ball a couple times there.
Well, it's a little bit different, and when you have a shotgun snap, you don't have somebody. The quarterback's not drying his hands every time.
Right.
There's not usually a towel all over. So Brandon Turner, who's the snapper there, the center, he's having some struggles with that. Here comes Crow. There's the snap, good. Rolls it,
nice.
rolls it, option. Read option, cuts back inside, gets back almost to the original line of scrimmage near the 15.
Earlier we were talking about Truitt's patience. What about that patience there, Jack? Just to really let it set up and get up the middle again. So he got back not a significant portion, but good enough to put themselves in a position to get a little closer to that goal line.
Yeah, the coach Glissa called this a spread offense, and it's a little bit of a read option there.
Right.
As Crow, you made a good point. Brandon, who's the center, he's snapping the ball to a guy that's 6'4", and so you got to get that ball a little higher than you normally would have to with a guy back there like Montez Crow, who's the quarterback.
Certainly. Or either he needs to crouch down a little bit more.
Puts a man in motion back to this right side, and Truitt takes
nice.
the snap.
Good
turns,
snap.
Truitt takes the ball from the 20 out of the pass, gets to the 15, finding his way, finally goes down. They're going to give him forward progression to the 15.
Yeah, it almost appears Harris County knew they were going to try to go outside there because they knew they had to get a lot of yardage. So they had it played pretty well.
But remember, this is a preseason game. This is a scrimmage, and so let's think about some things you saw that were really nice. I love how Crow, very definite about his pass, turned, threw a bullet to him. There's no doubt about who's going to get the ball. Truitt looks the ball in, takes it, and then gets up the field. Got positive yardage. Just we had lost on that fumble, and if we'd had that yardage, we would be in the end zone. So here comes Carson Rayford. He's going to attempt the a field goal Let's see. The ball's going to be resting on about the 23, so about a 33-yard ball at fire.
Oh, fake.
He loses it. And we're going to have to throw it out
Nice.
to the flats.
Good pass.
Cut it back inside. Going to go on a bounce down to about the 5.
He looks short, Jack.
Yeah, he's not going to get the first down, but let's credit those young men. I'm going to get the number 4 was the holder. Let me find his number real quick and name to make sure everybody knows who that young man is, because he did a great job of keeping his head in a very difficult situation.
You know, he threw a nice pass, and they came up just short. I mean, almost got the first down.
That's Jack Schweitzer. We talked about him earlier. Jack out there was the holder. He takes the ball. And it was a low snap. In fact, I don't think he was even ready for the snap.
Right.
He takes the ball, rolls to his left, has a man in his face, throws it out to Truitt, who's doing his job. He's in the flats. So they actually pin Harris County back all the way to the 5. So it turns out to be a pretty good play.
Well, it'd definitely be good if they can get a strip here and
a lot of movement in the backfield.
Uh-oh.
They had twins to this near side. Harris County really didn't know who to hand the ball off to. They're going to lose a yard, so it's going to be 2nd down and 11.
You know, that old play where they one guy's tackling the guy and the other guy's trying to rip that ball out, and I see Troups really trying to employ that tactic.
So missed field goal. Schweitzer throws the ball complete to Truitt. It's going to be Harris County throwing an incomplete pass. They had the ball, had a man out in the flats in number 12. That's Keto Leonard.
He really wanted to get that ball out. You could tell that the pressure being backed up right there to his own goal. He really wanted to get that ball out instead of, letting that play develop.
So here comes Harris County. They're looking now at 3rd down and 11, deep in their own territory. Their quarterback's going to get behind center again from the shotgun. Puts a man in motion from the far side. Going to quickly toss to him.
Good pitch.
He's going to try to get to the outside, but it does not, as the Tigers are all over him. He'll get across the 5 down to the 7, but it's going to be definitely a punting situation for the Harris County Tigers.
Yeah, but they got out of that goal. They got off of that line and gave themselves some room. Troup played it very well. That pitch as they come across the line, it's kind of a dangerous, to pitch a ball, that far back.
Really kind of a Brett Favre just kind of pitch
right
ahead. It wasn't really a standard pitch. He's just as the wide receiver is coming across his face, just kind of toss it out to him.
Right.
Well, actually, they're lining up. Oh, there's the punter.
Okay,
Find the punter for a second.
Yeah, he kind of blended.
Well, the pole and him are right there next to us, and they have the same colors.
Uh-oh.
He gets
it.
It's short, super short. Get out of the way, guys. Almost hits a Tiger. Bounces all the way down to the 40-yard line, and that's where the Troup High School Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station. Listen to Tiger Football right here on Eagle Sports.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Now back to more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. 4:02 left to go in the first quarter of play. Clocks are running 7-0. Your score, Harris County leading right now, but the Tigers with a great defensive stop back there.
Right.
They made the Harris County punt. Let's credit the punter for Harris County.
Certainly, the young people always talk about doing an Odell. Well, that was certainly an example of doing an Odell. He caught that one-handed with his right hand. So here we go.
Tigers Crow will step up. He'll make an adjustment at the line of scrimmage. He'll have Truitt to his right. Twins to this near side, one man wide to the far side. He'll put a man in motion going back that side. It'll be number 8, the ball carrier this time. I'll get that number in just a second. He'll go into the line, pick up about 4, 2nd and 6.
Jackie, up here he changed that play. Or either
he stepped up to the line and made an adjustment.
or either changed the count. So good call. If he saw something that he could take advantage of.
Cam Russell, the ball carrier that time, number 8. So here we go. The Tigers up to the line, 2nd and 6.
Imagine that name Cam's going to be popular in the next 10 years.
You would definitely expect it. Truitt, the ball carrier, most of the plays the last series. This time it's going to be Cam Russell. Trips to the top side. Crow moving left to right, snaps his hands, and he's going to fake the handoff. Nice move as he cuts right through. Slips down. Oh, man, he has some running room. Going to get short of the 30. He's got to get across the 30 for the first down, so it's going to be 3rd down now and 2.
And Jack, his offensive lineman had a beautiful bubble. I mean, the blocking was phenomenal, and he just slipped. You know, he could have gained a lot more, but at least he got positive yardage there.
Yep. Ticking down to 2:50. Left to go in the first quarter. 7-0 your score. Troup High School Tigers trail Harris County.
Ooh, that breeze.
Feels good. Of course, it makes us realize that our shirts are wet. Crow going to take it, hand the ball off once again. Nice job of popping outside is Cam Russell. He's going to try to get the outside. He's horse collar back behind, but he's going to get the first down just short of the 25.
Jack, he stopped. His momentum stopped. And then
on a wet field.
Yeah, and then with 2 strides, he's at his full speed. Amazing to bounce that ball out like that.
Tigers move the chains, and that's what you want to do. Think about time of possession. The Troup High School Tigers have really moved the ball well in this ball game.
They certainly have. I think that whatever the offensive coordinators are calling or their scheme, it looks really good. It looks real nice and crisp.
Crow looking back to the far side, getting the play from his coaches. They'll bring a wide receiver out to the far side. So twins to the left, one man wide to the right. Put a man in motion. Going to hand the ball off to the tailback. This is going to be Truitt, who, man, he just shoots through the line of scrimmage. He'll get across the 20 down to about the 18-yard line.
The offensive line is really getting a nice push. They're able to push Harris County 5 yards back, and then the running back's able to take advantage of it.
2:02. Tigers doing a good job of ball control and time control. Clock stops. I'm not sure why the clock has stopped.
You know, these kids have been ready for this moment, being able to compete against, other
hit
people.
Somebody else.
Right, hit somebody else. They've been hitting each other, and now they're ready to face the enemy.
Yep. Brad, looks like we had a penalty on that last play. That's why the clock has stopped. I didn't see the flag.
It's good to see there's not a lot of flags in this game, letting these kids play and show what they can do.
Got down to the 18. They're going to mark it back.
Huh.
Let's see. Actually,
I never saw a flag.
Going back, it's offsides. So actually, that whole last play is completely negated. It's still first down, but 1st and 15 now.
Oh, is it a motion penalty?
Yep. Mm-hmm. So we missed that, but that's okay. Tigers in their second possession right now. Have the ball resting now on the 32-yard line. 1st and 15 from there. Clock continues to run again, 7-0. And it'll take a little while to get back into game speed with my brain. I'll just tell you that. Chance Hill will split up wide to this near side. He'll have a slot man to his left. Crow will have a back to his right in the backfield. And there's the snap. A little bit low. Taking a great hole right at the line of scrimmage and a huge hit by number 7, Ken Truitt, as he got across the line of scrimmage back at the 25.
He got most of that yardage back that they just lost due to the penalty. So let's see if they can take advantage of this. What is this, second, Jack?
This will be second down inside the original line of scrimmage, so second down and 9.
9, okay. Still in a good position.
Yep. Crow will have a tailback to his right. We'll get you that number in a second. Hands it off to him into the left side. Getting down, he's tripped up right about the 20. And that time it was Jackson Davis, the ball carrier.
So they have a lot of confidence on that left side because I see him going off that side a lot, Jack. So they see something that they can take advantage of.
Actually, and they're putting their backs on both the left and right side of Crow, so you're not really read, are they going to go left because he's on the right side, or are you going to go right because he's on the left side? So they're balancing that out.
Right. Well, maybe he could go with some of that play action again and draw that defense in and just kind of get something over the top.
Well, he's so big, you really have to make sure that you're honoring him every time. Russell will be in the slot, trips to this near side. Hill also wide to this near side. Crow will take it, hand the ball. Actually, he's faked the handoff. He's got the ball. He's looking downfield, throws it. A beautiful throw. He's got a man in the end zone. Oh, it's going to be just outside. Yeah. He was going out of bounds as he made the catch.
Maybe release the ball a couple steps earlier, Jack. It would have been great, but still a good-looking ball.
Cam Russell out there made the catch, but again, he was diving out, and he went out of bounds as he made the catch.
Yeah. What a nice dive. I think he secured the catch. He's just feet not in bounds, but great attempt by the young man.
11 seconds left to go. Tigers looking at third down now. Third and about, we'll call it 6. I'm an optimist. Probably closer to 7, but I'm going to call it 6. Tigers taking their time back in the huddle.
Yeah.
The incomplete pass has stopped the clock. They'll bring in number 14 for the Tigers. And I apologize that I'm trying to pull my numbers here. I'm having to pull them off my phone, and I have to change my glasses back to one thing, and it's tough to get a little bit older and you can't see.
So, Jack, you at this level or any level, do you try to script a lot of plays to begin a game, and then once you see how they respond, you just kind of go from there?
I would imagine probably that first series for the Tigers was scripted. As Crow's back on a 4th down now. Got a man in motion coming from the far side. Crow fakes the handoff. They're going to bring him down, looks like in the backfield. Yep. So it's 4th down. Tigers will fall.
Missed the block.
That'll be the end of the first quarter play. I'll answer that question and more when we come back in the second quarter of play. Right now, the Tigers trailing 7-0 to Harris County. Harris County will get the ball back in just a moment. Right now, let's take 90 seconds back to the station. 96 seconds back to the station right here on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. Just looked here. Turn your car around and head to Key of LaGrange for your chance to win a once-in-a-lifetime trip. One lucky winner from Key of LaGrange will win a trip for 2 to California to see Luke Bryan. That includes plane tickets, meet and greet, and tickets to the show. Simply stop by a dealership to register. It's that easy. While you're here, check out a 16 Rio LX, which can be yours for only $12,900. 1217 Lafayette Parkway, your headquarters for summer fun. KeyofLaGrange.com.
Trip valued at $2,000. No purchase necessary. See dealer for complete details. Price plus tax, sack, and title. Stop number 18626. When a football team ends up with 12 men on the field, it means somebody forgot to double check. And when you end up paying more for your car insurance than you need, it could also mean somebody forgot to double check. That's why State Farm will do a free discount double check by going through your policies to make sure you're getting all the discounts you deserve. Because those discounts mean big league savings. It pays to double check. Call your State Farm agent, Matt Orr, on the square in downtown LaGrange.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Mormon, Brad Mormon live here from Harris County. Another 12 minutes left on the clock as we're getting ready for the second quarter of play. 7-0 is your score in favor of Harris County.
So we get in a situation where the defense can get some points on the board. In today's sports, football, you're always trying to get scores off of some type of fumble or something on defense.
Well, it is a multi-phase game, and that defense is a very important part of it. There's the snap, handoff into the line. No, actually, the quarterback's going to keep it, and he's not going to get a lot across the 30. He'll be brought down short of the 35, right at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, quarterback certainly keeps that ball away from his stomach. There's an opportunity for the Tigers to get that ball if they can take it.
Here come the Tigers once again. The Harris County Tigers, low snap for them.
Great
We're
penetration.
all over him in the backfield.
Oh, wow.
Great job by the Tigers. Going to try to get some of those numbers of some of the defensive players, including number 14 for the Tigers. Tell you what, he's a freshman. Let me get his name just a second.
Jack, to use the old term, and plethora. I think I've heard the old ESPN announcers mention that before. A plethora of defensive people back in the backfield.
Kobe Hudson back there making the lead tackle. And again, now they're looking at third down and 2. Going to throw it out into the flats. Good catch. This is what led to the touchdown earlier.
Missed tackle.
He's going to get across the 50 down to the 40-yard line. Nice, wide open in the flats. That's a little bit of a problem for us. That's twice they've hit us out in the flats. The linebackers are not getting over, and they pick up big yardage.
Nice deep ball towards the sideline. A lot of arm tackling there instead of really trying to wrap up that kid.
Harris County really quick back to the line of scrimmage. Ball rests right at the 40-yard line.
Quick play here, Jack.
Yep.
Trying to catch Troup off guard here.
And there's a timeout called, it looks like. Timeout called by the Tigers. They take one. We'll take one as well. Let's go 60 seconds back to the station right here on Eagle Sports.
Coaches. Calling all area coaches, high school coaches, travel ball coaches, and more. Mud Creek Team Sales is now selling sporting goods like Wilson, DeMarini, Louisville Slugger, Rollins, and Russell for travel teams, football, baseball, basketball, soccer, and more. For more information, call Mud Creek Team Sales today at 706-884-5592. Call Coach Jeter or Greg Hicks. Calling all area coaches. Mud Creek Team Sales with all your sporting goods. Wilson, DeMarini, Louisville Slugger, Rollins, and Russell. Mud Creek Team Sales, a proud sponsor of today's game.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Mormon, Brad Mormon, live here from Harris County Stadium, back behind Harris County High School. 10:50 left to go in the first half of play. Tigers trailing 7-0. The good guys in white.
Jack, I want to briefly mention the managers, you know, how prompt they are. Good job on the managers. I'll mention their names later.
Handoff in the line by Harris County. They're going to try to pop it to the outside, but good job. Look at the gang tackling
Pursuit.
As they come in and stop the ball.
Wonderful pursuit. He tried to string it out, try to bounce it outside, and the Tigers were all over that. The Troup Tigers. You know, like I said, I want to mention the managers real quick, Jack. Nolan Dallas, Cameron Kendall, and Hunter Scott for Troup High.
Excellent job by those young men. Harris County. They're on the right. They're moving the ball down the field. Second down for them. Take the snap, turn. They're going to pass it out the same play as earlier, but this time we're going to be right there, make the tackle just as the ball is called. Only about a 40-yard gain, be third down and 6.
You know, it appears Harris County thinks that's something they can take advantage of, getting that ball on the outside, you know, throwing towards the sideline, nice safe passes, and be nice to see one of Troup's guys on the edges there to jump a route once or twice.
Yep. Hand the ball off to their tailback, who finds a hole.
Wow, what a hole.
That's the biggest hole he's had. And he's going to go all the way down inside the 10 to the 6-yard line. That's the biggest running play that Harris County has had today.
Right. Is that a different running back, Jack?
It is. I think it's 17 that's come in. That's Clavon Harris.
Yeah, he looks a little longer, a little quicker. So, but he didn't really have to make any moves. The hole was there. He just had to run straight through it.
Yep.
I think I could have gained at least 5 out of that one.
I could not have. They would have caught me as soon as I stepped out. They go back to the left side. They're going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, get to the 5-yard line. So a gain of 1, be second and goal from the 5.
Stop them right here.
Again, now Harris County has had some big plays. That's really how they've managed this ball game so far. The Troup High School Tigers have been grinding away, haven't been able to put the ball in the end zone. They've had lots of good time of possession so far with this ball game. 9:09.
There's that pitch, Jack.
Goes to this right side. Stopped in the backfield. Wow.
You know, I'm surprised, Jack, that Harris County decided to go outside because they've been able to get them up the gut these last few plays. Why not stick with what you're going with? I know
that was Chance Hill that stopped him in the backfield, just upended the tailback going to the right side. They'll lose the ball all the way back to the 11-yard line, so third and goal from the 11. So they can't get a first down here. They've got to put the ball in the end zone or kick a field goal.
Troup took advantage of that play call.
This time they're going back to the left side. They're looking, trying to throw it to the end zone. Incomplete.
Right.
And a flag, they may get us for interference there.
Yeah, defensive interference. I thought I saw a hand, but they're both jockeying for position. They were trying to get the best position, but maybe there was a hand on there to kind of slow him up.
Well, there's the first one that I'll disagree with. But it won't be the last one. No, illegal receiver against Harris County.
Phenomenal.
So that's going to go against Harris. Now, here's the question. You're looking at third down. If you get the legal receiver, that backs them up, but they're going to get to repeat that down. Looks like the Tigers are going to decline, make it fourth down. They'll have to kick a field goal, probably about a 30-yard field goal.
You know, at this level.
Yep, that's what they're going to do.
At this level, you know, sometimes it's difficult to get a good kicker out there, and when you get a good kicker, you want to take advantage of it. So let's see if Harris County has a good kicker on their squad here.
On his extra point earlier, it was a little low.
Yeah.
So let's see what he can do. Snap, high snap. Hold, kick is up, and oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Just barely.
Yeah.
Just did go over the upright. So 10-7 is your score in favor, 10-0 is your score in favor of Harris County. Let's take a break. 8:27 left to go in the first half. Troup High School Tigers trailing Harris County by a score of 10-0 right here on Eagle Sports.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Mormon, Brad Mormon, live here from Harris County. And man, what a beautiful sunset. They got some beautiful colors to our left as the clouds from the rain are dissipating. And
right. Oh, it brings back the old feeling seeing the stadium lights on too, Jack.
Well, this is getting you started. This is getting everybody fired up for football, that's for sure.
We just need a cold front now, right?
No, I still want to wear my shorts for a couple more weeks. Harris County steps up to kick the ball off from the 40. High kick, short. And it may go out of bounds.
Yeah,
actually, it
does.
does.
Way out of bounds.
So they'll bring it up to the 35 more than likely, and that's where the Tigers will have it 1st and 10.
Let's hope Troup can take advantage of this. Like I said, they've been looking crisp, and on the defensive side, they've just been hurt by a couple of big plays. Overall, the defense has been playing good. Let's see if the offense can get on the board here. I'd like to see a long, deep pass to go ahead and get 6 on the board. Tigers
are going to take their huddle on the far side with their coaches. Waiting to see where the ball will be placed. Should be placed on the 35 since it went out of bounds. You get an option. You can have them back up and kick the ball again or just take the ball at the 35 in high school football. So that's what the Tigers have elected to do, just inside the hash, right about midfield.
Right.
So Chance Hill will come back to this near side. He'll be wide to this near side, twins to the far side, single back in the backfield with a quarterback Crow.
Certainly looks like spread.
Crow takes it, rolls to his right. He's going to step up in the pocket and pick up some good yardage across the 40 down to the 45-yard line. He'll get a first down right there, Brad.
You know, Jack, that almost looked like a typical option play. He faked a pitch to the outside and then just cut it inside. Many teams have buttered their bread running option. So I always like to see option back on that football field. It's smash mouth.
Well, and it wasn't a lateral option as you're used to. It's more like the read option that we see Cam Newton's and some of those big ranging quarterbacks are just kind of standing in the middle of the field, surveying everything and deciding what he wants to do.
Right.
Crow played some quarterback at the end of the year last year, so he's got some experience on the field, and he's taking advantage of that. He's going to toss it to the right side to Truitt. Truitt's going to get to the edge to the 50. First down again to the 40. Down the field 35. He'll go down. They're going to mark him at the 32.
Troup has some speed on their squad, Jack. I mean, they're really able to get outside and outrun the Harris County defenders. Another nice, quick pitch. I mean, he didn't delay at all. This guy was there, and he pitched that ball out there and hit him in stride. It was right there at his hands, high, right there at his chest.
Check that. That was Jackson Davis, the ball carrier that time, taking the pitch from Crow. Slot receiver to this near side. Crow snaps his hands, rolls to his left. He's going to take it back up the middle. Reading his blocking, getting down to the 25-yard line. Nice gain. They'll bring up 2nd down, and I'm going to call it about 5.
Well, I like this, Jack. They're getting back up to the line and trying to run something quick. Anytime you can catch the defense sleeping a little bit, you might be able to take advantage of it.
Here come the Tigers. Step back, going to hand the ball off right up in the middle, and they're going to get us that time. Really, that's the first time we've run a play like that, Brad, with the tailback directly behind the quarterback. And it really kind of set up that we're going to run to the middle, and they were prepared for us.
You know, it almost takes too long to develop. And, you like to see him bounce that ball outside right there, but maybe he certainly saw something we didn't.
Again, we've moved the ball well. This is a preseason game.
Right.
We're just trying out a lot of different things. This time we're going to go kind of back. It's going to be Crow throwing the ball out of the flats. First down.
Oh, still up.
And
still
he's going to go, gets down inside the 15-yard line. They're marking right at the 15. So first down for the Tigers.
You know, Jack, I don't think that was a good spot because many people have seen players sort of sit down on the defensive player and then get right back up. Yep. He never was down and advanced a little bit further, but I don't think they gave him that spot.
Chance Hill.
Either way, first down. Sorry, Jack.
Not a problem. Here come the Tigers. Crow, again, stays in at the quarterback position. He's got number 3, Jackson Davis, to his left. And it's going to be
nice.
Another run to the left side.
Look at that block.
It's going to be number 7 for the Tigers, Ken Truitt, who's going to go all the way to the outside. He'll go out of bounds. Down inside, they're going to give him the first down. This is going to be a first down and goal from inside the 5.
Jack, here, number 17, what is his name?
17, that's Chance Hill.
He got a great block on that outside. Was it Chance that got the great block on the outside? Really, really pushed his guy out and allowed him to get more yardage there. and at the same time not getting a legal block. A lot of times the refs will catch those wide receivers getting those illegal blocks.
Right back. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. It's a difficult position to be in right there as a wide receiver because
they're looking right now at the spot. They're trying to determine if it's going to be a first down or not. They may be bringing the chains.
It looks like it to me, Jack. It looks right on that 5, the first down marker.
They bring them across, yep.
And they're on the 4.
Let's take a 30-second break back to the station as they check the chains right here on Eagle Sports.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troop Tiger football.
Brad and I both thought that was a first down. The officials have brought out the chains, and instead it's going to be second down and inches inside the 5.
We are in Harris County. Did they remove a link out of that chain, Jack?
I think it's standard chain. I don't think they can. Gosh, what a beautiful night.
Right.
The clouds have kind of circled us around, the beautiful colors in the sky, and the Tigers playing football. It didn't get much better than this. Crow will take it. Who's the ball?
Ball on the ground. Fall on it.
It's still up in the air. Who's got it?
Harris County.
Harris County gets it on a bad snap. It falls on the ground, and he's still got it. Still on his feet.
Still on his feet.
Across the 35, down the 40. We were
41.
looking at an easy first down, but instead Harris County will get the ball back at 37-yard line and just heads-up play by the Harris County defense.
In my limited experience in football and through middle school and then 9th grade, I used to hear the coaches all the time, if the ball was on the ground, get on the ground, and we just were unable to do that in that particular situation. Too many times trying to pick it up and do something with it.
So we got inside the 5. And instead we fumble and give it back over to Harris County. So we're looking at points right there.
Right.
They've moved the ball so well.
It's a good snap, too.
Looking, throwing across the middle of the field, and it's going to fall incomplete. Good coverage by the Tigers.
Going back to that play earlier, Jack, it was a good snap. I think it was just, the quarterback trying to make a quick decision and maybe didn't secure the ball before he wanted to make the decision.
But since it's Stafford back there in the coverage, number 6, one of the leaders on that defensive side.
Harris County appears to want to keep trying Troup with the passing game.
Tigers going to jump off sides. That'll give them 5, so it'll be 2nd and 5.
They're not allowed to get back on this level.
No, they break the plane. They're going to get 5 against them.
Sorry about my ignorance there.
I've been saying that about my life the whole time.
Yeah. Your wife has been saying that, or you've been
a little bit of both. A little bit of both. .6:11 left to go in this first half of play. 10-0 your score. Fake handoff. Quarterback going to keep it. Going after this near side. He'll get a first down, get near the 50. Rolls there at the 50 and is brought down right there at the 50-yard line.
You'll love to see a player try to keep the ball in bounds and put a lick on somebody, and good play by the quarterback there.
Number 51, Ethan Short, in on the tackle, along with number 14, Chance Hill.
I'd like to see Troup get this ball back and see if they can get back down the field and get some points on the board.
First down for Harris County right at the 50-yard line.
Right on it.
He'll roll his tailback back to the right side. The quarterback is number 10, Jordan Griffin.
Deep ball.
He throws it way up there. It's going to go in and out of the
ball
hands.
Was there.
That was a touchdown for Harris County, but it's going to go in and out of his hands.
He hit him in stride.
But, hey, it's first down. You're in the middle of the field. Take the shot. Macenta Stafford back there in coverage. He was step for step for him, but Macenta probably only about 5'10", and just did not have the height to be ready to take on that ball.
The quarterback didn't even really drop back. He just kind of, once he caught the ball, he just put 1 foot back and let that ball go. So he got a nice arm and had a nice spiral. No ducks there.
Back to the line of scrimmage comes Harris County. Trips to the top side. Going to hand the ball off in the middle of the line. And that play just took a long time to develop, but it did do well. Gets across the 40. And actually, wow, they're going to get him all the forward progress all the way up to the 37-yard line.
You know, having the, like you mentioned, trips out there, you know, on the side there, it kind of spread Troup out, and then running it inside, it's a good play call.
Here they come again. Trips once again, one man near to the side. They're rolling the clock, and it's like a timeout's going to be called on the field. Timeout called by Troup High School. We'll take one, too. 5:41. Hey, stop the clock on the timeout, please. Stop the clock. Still running.
Service takes pride in providing
stop the clock.
Auto repairs for your car. No matter who made it or where it's from, we have the right staff to fix it. If you live in East Alabama or West Georgia, come see us for service on your car. Our high-quality mechanics perform all repairs the right way the first time with our high-quality equipment. Our mechanics adhere to strict quality standards. So when you need the best automotive repair shop, look no further than Friar Tire and Service, New Franklin Road in LaGrange. If it rolls, we fix it.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. 5:34 left to go in this first half of play. 10-0 in favor of Harris County. They've got a first down inside the 40. Ball resting on, you call about that 37, Brad?
Yeah, maybe 36, Jack.
Yep.
Tomato.
You say tomato? I say tomato. Don't get me started.
Yeah, we might have cats howling in the back here.
Appreciative of all our friends that are listening to us out there in Radio Land.
Yes, we do have friends.
And they're listening. Here comes the snap. Harris County going to roll their tail back around to the left side. Griffin, the quarterback, will take the snap, fake the handoff, throw out into the flats at the 40. He'll get the line of scrimmage and be brought down there. Good job tackling at the 35 by the Tigers.
You know, these last few plays, Harris County's gone to running those trips on the outside, so I think that timeout was good by Troup. They were able to talk to the kids and get them ready for that play. You know, you always want to, in any sport, after a timeout, you want your team to make a positive play, and Troup certainly did in that situation. Flag on the play, Jack. I didn't see that.
I think they have funnel cake down there.
That's a funnel cake. Oh, you smell funnel cake.
Funnel cake. Yep.
How can you distinguish burgers, funnel cake, and all the other things that are being cooked?
Strong olfactory resources.
Yeah, well, speak English. You also have a gut that certainly aids you in your desire to have funnel cake.
Inside the 20, a face mask call against the Tigers will get a 15. So Harris County with a big play there. They're going to hand the ball off to go to the right side, get across the 20 to the 15. 10, 5. Harris County will go in for a touchdown.
Wow. So many times you see penalties go against your team, and then your opponent takes advantage of it, and that's what Harris County did in that situation. A face mask leads to a touchdown, puts them in a better position to score a touchdown. So penalties. Does the game ever change?
Nope. It's about it's a game of mistakes. I mean, if every play went exactly where it's supposed to, the ball would never move. I mean, the defense plays perfectly, the offense plays perfectly. Snap, hold, block.
Great block.
Tremendous job by the Tigers to get out there and block that ball. Let me see who that was. I believe
4, Jack? Was it
4? It was either 4 or 44. If it's 4, it's Jack Schweitzer, who is also the holder. I think it was number 44 that got up and got that. I'll get his number in just a second for you.
Yeah, they were quickly in the backfield. The snap was good on Harris County's side, and the kick looked like it was going to get out of there, but boy, Troup really penetrated. And
Seth Adams, number 44, makes that block.
Oh, great! You know, that ball, he got some. He's got some hops because that ball hit him right in the chest.
Yep. So instead of being 17, it's 16-0. Let's take a quick 30 seconds back to the station right here on Eagle Sports.
Calling all area coaches. Calling all area coaches, high school coaches, travel ball coaches, and more. Mud Creek Team Sales is now selling sporting goods like Wilson, DeMarini, Louisville Slugger, Rollins, and Russell. for travel teams, football, baseball, basketball, soccer, and more. For more information, call Mud Creek Team Sales today at 706-884-5592. Call Coach Jeter or Greg Hicks. Calling all area coaches. Mud Creek Team Sales with all your sporting goods. Wilson, DeMarini, Louisville Slugger, Rollins, and Russell. Mud Creek Team Sales, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Now back to more Troop Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
It's not going to go out of bounds this time as the Harris County's going to kick it off to the Tigers back to the 10. We bring it up to the 20, 25. It's going to be number 6 for the Tigers. Bring it up. That's been sent to Stafford. Stafford will get it all the way up to about the 20, we'll call it the 28-yard line.
All right, Jack, with 5 minutes to go, does the offense go a little bit of hurry up, or do you just stay with what you got?
Your starters are going to stay in through this last 5 minutes. You want to kind of keep that, get a rhythm going again.
Right.
Move the ball. It's not a hurry-up offense. If it were at 2, yes, go ahead and install. You've run your hurry-up offense, your 2-minute offense, run that. But you've got it right at 5 minutes left to go in this first half of play. This is the last chance the starters are going to have to be all together before you're looking at the regular season hitting next week. So I go ahead and play the game, play it out, and see what you can do. Because again, the Tigers have driven the ball well, but they haven't had the big play that Harris County has had.
I really hope they're aggressive here, even though there've been a couple of mistakes here. Just stay aggressive.
Crow will take it, hand the ball off into the line of scrimmage. They'll bring him down after a gain of 1, 2nd and 9, and that is not the aggressive stance you were hoping for.
No. I mean, you're definitely a conservative play, but let's see on this second down if they decide to mix it up a little bit. Athletically, Troup looks good. They're getting good push, and their skill position, they look good. It's just they got to punch it in.
3-4 defense for Harris County. Crow going to roll to his right. Toss the play. There's a nice block on the far side. The fans are wanting a clip, but actually they're going to get it. It's a crackback block. He did not get his helmet across the front. Instead, it was just right there in the back, and it's going to be a penalty against the Troup High School Tigers. That'll back them up 15.
Your Harris County coach on the sidelines helped call that one. You could hear him all the way up from up here in the booth here, or our makeshift booth.
It's boothish.
Or it could be sort of NASCAR-ish because with the
especially with our
the finish line,
checkered finish line.
Yeah. It's like the clothing you used to wear in high school.
Bought it from Checkers. Out of the ball. Got my members only jacket. Waiting on them to mark it off. Nice crowd from the Tigers. A lot of folks have come out on that far side.
Certainly. Again, I mentioned a great facility, and looking down here on the Harris County sideline, the young people showed up to see the student section.
Nice student section. Yep.
They've stood up the whole time. So
I think some of them were saying, "Hey, can we get to halftime quick because we're getting tired."
I know how they feel.
Crow will be back in the backfield. He'll hand the ball off to the left side. It'll be
There you
Troup
go.
with the ball carrier. Fighting his way, finding his blockers, gets to the 25-yard line. Not back to the line of scrimmage yet, but within 4.
So do you air it out here? I know it's still a significant amount of yardage, but and I'm sure Harris County knows that they're going to put the ball in the air. So.
Well, I think that it's time to begin some of that. You've got some great receivers. Crow has a good arm. Let's begin to see what we can do, especially we're looking at the last 3.5 minutes of the first half, and give these guys a chance to get out there and try something spectacular.
Most of it's been short, kind of dink and kind of Peyton Manning-esque. Maybe they can go deep right here.
Or at least Broncos Peyton Manning-esque.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Circa 2015.
Exactly. Crow will call for it. Twins to this near side. His man coming across his face, and this play's going to be whistled dead. We got some movement in the line somewhere. Looking at the man with the white hat and see what he calls here. Hopefully it doesn't back us up again.
Yeah, we're going in the wrong direction again.
We have movement in the line. They'll back us up 5. So it'll be 3rd down and a whole bunch. We got to get all the way to the 38-yard line to pick up a first down, ball resting right at the 20.
you know, when you have these type of negative plays back to back, you hope there's character being built out there on that field. You know, no backbiting, no argument. Come on, let's go to the next play. That's what they keep talking about. Go to the next play, the next play.
Well, if the Tigers could get a score here, it really would, I think, bolster them and think about a real positive coming out of this ball game because, again, it's just been a couple of big plays that Harris County has had where the Tigers have been very effective. Crow going back on the pass, got a man in his face, throws a screen pass across the middle. We catch it, build the upfield to the 30. So nice job by the Tigers as they're going to be able to pick up some extra yardage up the field. Short of the first down, it's going to bring up a punting situation. Rayford will come out to punt the ball, but Crow had somebody right in his face, jumped up and threw it down the field.
You know, we keep talking about positive yardage, and that's the positive yardage that Troup needed there. It didn't turn into a first down, but certainly, you know, getting the ball back this way and flipping the field a little bit, and maybe we can get to halftime without some more points on the board.
Yep. Rayford is at the 20. Somebody wants a timeout. I think he's near our microphone.
It's not me.
Here we go. Waiting on the snap. And the play's whistle dead. It's going to be a timeout called by Harris County. 2:27 left to go in this first half of play. 16-0 your score in favor of Harris County right here on Eagle Sports.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 1240 AM LaGrange and W245AW 96.9 FM LaGrange.
Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center is a proud sponsor of tonight's broadcast. They are a top 100 hospital in 2016, and they're working every day to earn your family's trust. Stay connected and be a part of West Georgia's new thing, Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center. They're glad to be here and glad to be a part of this community. Thank you again for you listening to tonight's broadcast as we are happy to bring it to you. Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
35.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football right here on Eagle Sports. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm in the booth. I get booth-esque with Brad Borman, my brother. There's the punt going off to the right side. It's going to go out of bounds, very short this time. I think the weather had a little bit of effect on that one, Brad.
You know, and they may have got a piece of it, even though it was a decent spiral. They were definitely right in his face, which may have affected getting it off his foot right. Difficult position to put the Troup defense in right here. Harris County is definitely within striking distance to put some more points on the board.
Well, the defense, other than giving up the big play, has done a pretty good job so far. We'll try to get some stats later on in the broadcast, but right now, here we go. Here comes Harris County moving left to right. Quarterback will hand the ball off in the line. He'll find some space and get across the 40 down to the 35-yard line. Gain about 6, 2nd and 4.
There's a good stick right there. Kid from Harris County gained some positive yardage, and then Troup linebacker, I would assume, stuck him pretty nice right there and dropped him.
Harris County back up the line of scrimmage. Trips to this near side. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to hand the ball off.
There you go.
Actually keep it, and we're going to get him in the backfield at the 40. Nice job by the Tigers. It's going to be a variety of Tigers back there. I'll try to get you some numbers in just a second. Harris County calls a timeout. Let's take a timeout with them. Minute 45 left to go. 30 seconds back to the station right here on Eagle Sports.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
So after the timeout, Harris County back on the field. They're looking at 3rd down and 9. Nice job of tackling by the Tigers. Minute 45 left to go. There's the snap. They'll back up the pass. The first deep dropback we've seen. They'll complete the pass right at the line of scrimmage. Man spins out. He's trying to come back this way. He's not really holding that ball very well.
No.
There's a clip.
They got him.
He loses the ball all the way back to the 40-yard line. Surprised we did not have a penalty back here. Had a big clip right at the 50, but instead Harris County going to lose the ball all the way back to the 40.
It's a nice deep drop. It looks like they tried to slant, Jack, but Troup had it sniffed out pretty well. Yep. So this is great momentum right here on the defensive side.
Troup High School calls their last timeout of the first half of play. They take a timeout. We take one as well. 16-0, minute 23. Tigers want to get the ball back and score right here on Eagle Sports.
It's really here. Dippin' Dots Ice Cream at Holmes Pharmacy. So when you ask yourself, how do I cool off from this heat? It's Dippin' Dots at Holmes Pharmacy. Try birthday cake, rainbow, chocolate, cookie and cream, cotton candy, red berry, cookie dough, and everybody's favorite banana split. So grab the kids for Dippin' Dots Ice Cream at Holmes Pharmacy. And while you're there, check out the positive messages on T-shirts and drink cups from Cherish Girl. It's what your young lady should be wearing. All this and more at Holmes Pharmacy in Hamilton and Commerce Avenue in LaGrange.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. Jack Mormon, Brad Mormon live here from Harris County Stadium. Brad, as I look across the way, we've mentioned a great crowd of Tigers. In the left corner, great student section for the Troup High School Tigers.
I see that. Earlier I didn't see it. Maybe it's due to my advanced age, but I see that it's a nice student section to show up and support their classmates.
Got their gold jerseys on, gold shirts, so proud of those folks coming down here to Harris County to support this team. Thank you for joining us tonight as well here on the radio. If you're listening to us on 96.9 or 1240 WLAG or on the web at eagle1023.com. Here comes a punt from Harris County. A good punt. Get across all the way down. Taken at a fair catch called at looks like the 26-yard line. Let's take a quick 30 seconds back as the Tigers going to try to make something happen right here on Eagle Sports.
Tara, are you okay?
Yes, I can't believe you found me. I have car trouble, and there you are.
Yeah, that's State Farm's 24/7 access.
It's like we have this mental telepathy, you know?
Well, you did start filing your claim with your mobile device. You can access State Farm on your phone, online, even in person at one of the 18,000 neighborhood
State Farm offices. See? Mental telepathy.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Connect telepathically with Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back. Here come the Troup High School Tigers. Montez Crow will lead this offense. Got twins to the near side. Gets ready. Takes the snap, rolls back, looking, aired out way down the field on the right side. He's got a man.
Like it.
Will push it, kicks the catch across the 40 to the 35, down at the 33-yard line. Big throw and catch by Montez Crow.
That is the aggressive play calling that you got to have. I love it. Good decision. And I tell you, the timeout earlier, Jack, to leave some time on the clock so they can get down here and try to score was a good call.
Great Ken Truitt will make that catch. Great choice by the coaching staff, as you mentioned. Clock stops with a minute 6. Now it rolls. They haven't got the chains in place. That's odd that it's rolling. Takes the snap. Looking. Makes the fake.
Very patient.
Like the way he's handling that offense. Going to go out of bounds on the far side. Stops the clock. A little bit of a late hit. That's going to give him 15 more. A late hit as they hit Crow as he goes out of bounds. And that'll give him 15 more. That'll get him inside the 20.
Troup will take yardage any way they can get it, as long as it's positive. Good patience there, Jack. I mean, he didn't see that he had anything, so he just got some good yardage and went out of bounds to stop the clock.
Okay, hold on. They're marking it off. Make sure the clock is still stopped.
Yeah.
Get inside the 20 down to the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains. Tigers now looking with 49 seconds. Tell you what, a touchdown would be a big momentum shift for the Troup High School Tigers. Even though the second half you're not necessarily going to have your starters in, this is a great thing to take into that first game of the season.
Coaches don't want to go into the locker room talking about all the negatives. They want to definitely have some positives to talk about. Oh, there you go.
They draw them off. That's great patience on the part of the Troup High School Tigers as a quick count. The ball does not snap. Harris County jumps across, so it's 1st and 5 instead of 1st and 10.
I think that's called encroachment.
Yep.
For you real estate people and land surveyors, it's a familiar term.
Well, especially our friends, the Upchurch brothers. Low snap, Crow looking, throws it out, complete. Nice spin, outside move, stopped at the 10, and he'll get to the 10-yard line. We need to hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage. So 37 seconds left to go.
Come on.
Quickly. No timeouts left for the Tigers either.
Look at the clock, quarterback.
30. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Brad, a pass play would at least stop the clock if we can get it out there. Here's a snap. Snap. Rolls to him. He has to pick it up, goes upfield. And we can't stop the clock. We got to pop up really quick and down it. 13-12. Quickly.
Taking too much time here.
Officials get the ball down. Come on. Snap the ball. Snap it. 3, 2, 1.
Nope.
And we don't get the ball off. Wow, that's a tough one right there.
Yes, it is.
That's a real tough one as we do not get a chance with the ball. And that's just the inexperience of these. We mentioned 17 guys playing this position for the first time.
Definitely young team.
And that was a lot of that part. They're going to go into halftime now. We're going to take a break. We come back. We're going to take let's do about 6 spots back at the station. About 6 spots. Let us catch our breath. And we'll be back to talk to you about this first half of play right here on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. Just looked here. Turn your car around and head to Key of LaGrange for your chance to win a once-in-a-lifetime trip. One lucky winner from Key of LaGrange will win a trip for 2 to California to see Luke Bryan. That includes plane tickets, meet and greet, and tickets to the show. Simply stop by a dealership to register. It's that easy. While you're here, check out a 16 Rio LX, which can be yours for only $12.9. 1217 Lafayette Parkway, your headquarters for summer fun. KeyofLaGrange.com.
Trip valued at $2,000. No purchase necessary. See dealer for complete details. Price plus tax, and title. Stock number 18626.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.MalloryAgency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Hey, football fans, Rob and Joel Upchurch from Remax Results wants to say thank you to you. Yay, you, because you said things like call Rob or call Joel if you need that house sold. Why? Well, we'd like to think you said that because you know they think about selling houses every day. So when you list your house with Rob or Joel Upchurch, you know your property will be in front of potential buyers 24 hours a day. So call Joel or Rob Upchurch and enjoy the game. There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. It's here. Yes, it's really here. Dippin' Dots ice cream at Holmes Pharmacy. So when you ask yourself, how do I cool off from this heat? It's Dippin' Dots at Holmes Pharmacy. Try birthday cake, rainbow, chocolate, cookie and cream, cotton candy, red berry, cookie dough, and everybody's favorite banana split. So grab the kids for Dippin' Dots ice cream at Holmes Pharmacy. And while you're there, check out the positive messages on T-shirts and drink cups from Cherish Girl. It's what your young lady should be wearing. All this and more at Holmes Pharmacy in Hamilton and Commerce Avenue in LaGrange.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
The Troup High School Tiger football, Jack Mormon, Brad Mormon live here from Harris County as the Troup High School Tigers are trailing Harris County by a score of 16-0. And Brad, a couple of red zone opportunities missed by the Tigers, and this could be a very different ball game.
Yeah. I'm sure the coaches are talking about that. At the same time, trying to game plan for the second half. So you can dwell on what happened in the first half, but you got some fresh kids coming out in the second half, and you also have to focus on what they have to accomplish. So it's it's definitely a mixed bag that they have to talk about in the locker room. I am not envious of their position as coaches.
Well, a couple of things that I don't know, troubled me is not the right thing to say, but that concerned me a little bit is time management. I think especially at the end of the first half there, as Crow just wasn't able to get back to the line of scrimmage, down the ball, give the Tigers a chance because, again, you're inside the 5, and that's twice in the red zone the Tigers come away with nothing. You know, earlier in the Crow takes the ball, kind of problem with a handoff, loses it. They get the ball back to the 36 and go the other way and score. And also this time down deep inside, get inside the 5 and just can't come away with points.
You know, the most frustrating thing about watching this game today is the positive yardage that they've been able to gain. I mean, it's the play calling's been good. You know, a lot of the passes have been really nice. The ball's coming off his hand.
Crow's got talent.
Yeah, and the running backs are moving well. It's just the turnovers, the time management, and this is something that they'll have to work on, and I know they will. I mean, these coaches have been in this position before, and practice makes perfect. The old adage, practice makes perfect. So
let's take 4 spots back to the station. We'll give you the highlights and kind of walk through what happened in this first half of play. You're listening right now to Troup High School Tiger Football right here on Eagle Sports.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center is a proud sponsor of tonight's broadcast. They are a top 100 hospital in 2016, and they're working every day to earn your family's trust. Stay connected and be a part of West Georgia's new thing, Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center. They're glad to be here and glad to be a part of this community. Thank you again for you listening to tonight's broadcast as we are happy to bring it to you. Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center.
Prior Tire Service takes pride in providing the highest quality auto repairs for your car. No matter who made it or where it's from, we have the right staff to fix it. If you live in East Alabama or West Georgia, come see us for service on your car. Our high-quality mechanics perform all repairs the right way the first time with our high-quality equipment. Our mechanics adhere to strict quality standards. So when you need the best automotive repair shop, look no further than Prior Tire and Service, New Franklin Road in LaGrange. If it rolls, we fix it.
State Farm, this is Gwen.
Salutations, Gwen. I have car insurance, but I want to protect the rest of the stuff in my apartment. Some of my action figures were ruined recently.
We can add a renter's policy. For the cost of one action figure, we can protect your entire army of action figures against fire, theft, burst pipes.
Great! You have no idea how hard it is untangling wet alien hair.
Add renter's insurance to your auto policy and get to a better state. State Farm.
For a money-saving way to protect your possessions, call Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to more Troup Tiger Football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Jack Mormon, Brad Mormon, and I tell you what, I love social media. I love the way that we're all interconnected. I've got a group of teachers from my school that are down at the Def Leppard REO Speedwagon concert. I think that's up in Atlanta, and just got a text from them. They're all having a great time there at that. A lot of fun. A lot of folks that are listening to us that again, social media, just a wonderful way to share that out to my sister, saying that I should have called her to be our third person in the booth. What do you think if you, me, and Lisa up here trying to call a ball game? My sister's Lisa Alford. She runs the Interpath Yoga Studio, and she's the husband. Her husband is Dr. Terry Alford.
You know, Jack, just reflecting back on the family reunions and family get-togethers, I'm not sure we want all three of us up here. It could turn into something.
You pushed me. You looked at me wrong.
It could turn into something that listeners would not want to hear.
Well, we say that, but I will throw this little shout out to our parents. Recently, back the first of the summer, all 5 of us and our brother-in-law Terry got into a van and drove to Louisiana. We spent 3 days together. Nobody fought. Nobody yelled. Nobody mentioned Donald Trump. And we had a great time all together as a family. And, I'm really appreciative of all of us that still, I don't know that a week goes by where I don't speak to you or Lisa or Mom or Dad. So it's pretty neat.
Certainly. I think being parents and being educators and you people out there that do that teaches you patience. And certainly when you're with your family, riding anywhere, you need to show patience.
Well, I want to throw a couple of the shout-outs real quick. First of all, Thomas Martino, he's up here in the booth with us. He's putting all the video out there. He's the one bringing us in and out from breaks here as our producer on site. This is the first time he's been with us. He worked last week in one of the preseason games. But my thanks to Thomas for being here. He's doing a tremendous job. He's out of Noonan. Does a recording studio and does some great work there, and is in school getting a degree with West Georgia Technical College. But really appreciate Thomas's hard work tonight. Also, Derek Roberts back at the station. He's running the board for us. Our thanks to Derek as he's keeping us coming in and out from breaks. I tell you what, I call breaks quick. And I'm very picky about the way I like things to go in a broadcast. Been doing this a long time, and I know I can be a pain in the neck. Derek, you're doing a great job. I haven't missed a break. I really do appreciate your hard work.
Going back to Thomas, speaking of big hair, you mentioned Def Leppard earlier. I like Thomas's hair. I'm sort of envious, but I'm not sure that hair would look good in the classroom. So I'll just have to take a pass.
If you braided it nicely, I think you could do it.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get back to this first half of play. Let's talk about some of the things that happened. The Troup High School Tigers, in taking on Harris County Braid, is very different. Usually in a preseason game like this, we see no live kicking. There's a lot of talk, of course, in professional ranks and in the college about kicking and how dangerous it can be. And usually in the preseason, you don't see it. But because both of these teams have already had a preseason game, they came together, the coaches talked, and they wanted to run live kicking in this first half. And they did. A great job by Harris County to have a pretty good return. They were able to put it in and got a score to start things off 7-0. The Tigers were able to get the ball back, and they ran well, but they had a fumble with 11:02 left to go and gave Harris County back the ball. They were trailing 7-0. Harris County, though, went 3 and out deep inside Tiger territory, had a punt, didn't go very high, dropped down inside the 40. The Tigers had good field position, but they weren't able to make a lot happen. Harris County gets the ball back. They were able to put a field goal up. So it's now 10-0 as we go right into the second half of play. As we go into the second half, the Tigers have the ball. Troup High School Tigers. They drive the ball down. Looks like they're going to get inside the 10. Looks like they got a great chance of scoring.
Second quarter.
Yep. Not second half, second quarter. Thank you. As they drove the ball down, but instead they lose the ball. They fumble it. Harris County gets the ball back at about the 36-yard line. They'll drive it down. They'll put another score on the board, make it 16-0. The Tigers do block an extra point to keep it 16-0. Late in the first half, we had the Tigers driving the ball all the way down inside the 10, down to about the 5-yard line. Had a couple of penalties that helped them do that as well. But, again, time management, a bit of a problem. Unable to put it into the end zone, unable to stop the clock. Clock ticks down, and that's the end of the first half with the Tigers trailing 16-0.
Just being from a fan's perspective, though, there's something to build on here, Jack. I mean, looking at the team, there's skill position, offensive line did a fine job blocking. So there's something to work with here. It's just fine-tuning different areas and eliminating mistakes. And I know that sounds like coach speak, or that sounds like something that you've heard, forever in football, but it doesn't change.
Well, a cliche is a cliche because it's usually true.
Yeah, right.
It's something that is said, but it does have a lot of validity. Especially we started the broadcast talking about this, Brad, that there's 17 guys that are playing their positions for the first time in an actual live football game. That's huge.
Yeah, certainly.
You've got Montez Crow coming back to the quarterback, Ken Truitt in the backfield. He ran some. Chance Hill, the offense. So you got 3 or 4 skilled players in the backfield, but on the line, everybody's a new. We mentioned Brandon Turner had been a guard, rolled back to the center position.
Exactly.
That's hard, especially when we're in a full shotgun set. We're not lining up and coming under center. Everything has been a shotgun, and also you got to think Crow, tall guy, got a different target. You got to bring the ball up a little bit, and also you got to keep it fast as you move the ball back there.
Well, whenever you have this much youth and this much changeover, rhythm is key in any sport and anything that you do athletically. Rhythm is so important, and what really affects rhythm though is those turnovers, and when you don't focus on time management.
And not even the turnover sometimes, but just losing the ball, having to get down to it. A fumble that you've got to get on. You may not have lost it, but that's going to set you back 5 to 10 yards.
And I know the coaches are talking about that, really trying to stick with that rhythm, secure that football, so they can get this donut off the board.
Yep. I think you're exactly right. As Gloria Estefan said, the rhythm is going to get you. Let's take a quick break. 16-0.
Dating yourself again.
Score. We're at halftime as the Troup High School Tigers are trailing Harris County right here on Eagle Sports.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange. Hey, football fans, Rob and Joel Upchurch from Remax Results wants to say thank you to you. Yeah, you, because you said things like call Rob or call Joel if you need that house sold. Why? Well, we'd like to think you said that because they think about selling houses every day. So when you list your house with Rob or Joel Upchurch, your property will be in front of potential buyers 24 hours a day. So call Joel or Rob Upchurch and enjoy the game.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. I want to take a chance to mention our sponsors. We've had such great folks at Wellstar, West Georgia Health, Embry Southern Orthopedics, Holmes Pharmacy, State Farm Agent Matt Orr, Key of LaGrange, the Mallory Agency. Of course, Rob and Joel Upchurch, tell you what, those guys do such a great job supporting so many different things across our community. Friars Tire has been a part of things. Holmes Pharmacy, Perry Prather and his staff. I tell you what, Dippin' Dots. I'm going to have to go see Perry about some Dippin' Dots now.
Yeah, certainly. Without the sponsors, this program couldn't happen, Jack. So sponsors are critical.
Well, I never want to take them for granted either. These are folks that have committed to a season of supporting not only the Troup High School Tigers but the Callaway Cavaliers. To mention them, they're leading at halftime up in Hogansville. This is Coach Pete Wiggins and his team, as they've done every year. Actually, as far as I remember in Pete's tenure, they're having their preseason game there at Hendricks Field in Hogansville behind Hogansville Elementary. So the exciting night for them to kind of relive old days of being out there on that field.
That old green wave. I know when we used to play the green wave, we didn't like to see that green. There's some tough kids over there.
You want to talk about a great basketball venue.
Certainly.
That old gym behind there, man.
Goodness. It's just so intimate.
And rocking, the people are all around
fans
you.
right there. They're right there, and you could hear everything if you're on the bench, which I was often on the bench. I did get some PT, but being on the bench, you certainly heard all of the wonderful things they had to say about you.
I remember several games going to watch you play in high school, and the crowd would actually cheer for you to come off the bench to get in the ball game.
Yeah, I think I was trying to join that cheer. Until
put me in.
Coach Gary Ward told me to shut up. God rest his soul. What a great man, and he certainly taught me a lot.
Coach Ward was awesome.
Gary Ward was a wonderful man, great coach, a great mentor for this community.
I want to mention something else. We mentioned Hogansville and the Callaway High School program. Of course, the elementary schools that feed into Callaway Middle are both Callaway Elementary. They do such a tremendous job there. A great staff.
Miss Thornton, the principal there.
Yep, Miss Thornton. But also you've got Hogansville Elementary, Mr. Brett Bryant.
Yes.
And I tell you what, my daughter Anna is a student teacher up there at Hogansville. And I tell you what, Brett has really lit that staff on fire, those kids on fire. Believe it, achieve it is kind of their dream it, believe it, achieve it is kind of their theme for this year.
Right.
And I think ongoing, they've got a great culture that they're focused on. And I'm just so proud of Brett, who's a good friend of mine, and his whole staff. I really know that they're going to do a great job and just really do some special things in the lives of kids this year.
So Anna being around, me being an educator, you being an educator, and your wife being an educator, you hadn't turned it away from this profession?
Kind of surprising. No, she's going to stick with it. And she's passionate.
Right.
She's doing a great job. And I've got 4 kids. They're all really special in the different things that they approach, and just proud of them. Of course, you've got 3 little youngins, a little younger than mine. I was thinking about the other day, in 5 years, I'm not going to have any children left at my house. That's kind of freaky.
I don't know, Jack. There's some nice flat screens that you can purchase at H.H. Gregg.
It won't be a problem after that. So.
some wonderful chairs that you can really sort of sink into. So there's some rooms available that you can start modifying for the old man cave.
As a friend of mine just texted me a minute ago, do I ever rest? Because we've got tomorrow night I'll be at Sweetland Amphitheater hosting the Battle of the Bands. That's going to be an exciting night. Sweetland, what a great job that Becca Island and her staff
what a great venue.
have done a great job up there.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and every time I've been, it's been, the landscaping, the cleanliness. It's just a wonderful environment to watch a show. But this summer, buddy, it has been hot attending some of those concerts. But a good time.
We're going to have a good time in the second half in just a moment. Let's take a break. 1:38 left to go in halftime. The teams are getting together. The Tigers are trailing 16-0, but we're going to kind of set that aside as we're resetting everything for the second half. A lot of subs, a lot of younger Tigers coming out in this second half. Right now you're listening to Tiger Football right here on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. Just Licta here. Turn your car around and head to Key of LaGrange for your chance to win a once-in-a-lifetime trip. One lucky winner from Key of LaGrange will win a trip for two to California to see Luke Bryan. That includes plane tickets, meet and greet, and tickets to the show. Simply stop by a dealership to register. It's that easy. While you're here, check out the 16 Rio LX, which can be yours for only $12,900. 1217 Lafayette Parkway, your headquarters for summer fun. KeyofLaGrange.com.
Trip valued at $2,000. No purchase necessary. See dealer for complete details. Price plus tax, and title. Stop number 18626.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. A lot of noise here at the stadium. You got the band playing over there. Got the loudspeaker in front of us as the PA announcers playing their favorite Taylor Swift mix.
Yeah,
maybe it's Kanye in there playing all this Taylor Swift.
Isn't there a rift between the two?
They're struggling with that, but we'll tune in later on tonight as Brad and I will break down the whole Kim and Kanye controversy.
It will be a short segment because I know very little about it.
Very little to nothing, other than what you hear about on the radio. We're about ready to start this second half there, and a little bit more time there. Again, we mentioned we'll have some younger players coming out. This is a good chance for these guys. Brad, I think back to I was not the athlete you were in high school. You were able to go and play D3 ball and pitch in some pretty, in college and played at a high level. Played with Jimmy Haynes, number 2 pitcher for Troup High School.
The high level part is a stretch.
Well, but the number 2 pitcher behind Jimmy Haynes, who went on to play Major League Baseball. So that's always something that's kind of stuck with me.
What a fall off.
Well, Jimmy, boom. But I kind of really had to work a lot for all the stuff that I wanted, and I thought games like this, especially these times when the young players are getting out there, is where I had to bust it, where I had to get out there and try to do whatever I could to make the coach notice me. And you're probably going to see a lot of bodies flying, and you let the bodies hit the floor. They're going to be doing a lot of that here in this second half.
Well, you want to see the fight. You want to see the kids going out there and fighting. Don't look at the score. Go to the next play. You just tell coaches say it all the time. Go to the next play. Don't worry about what happened in the past. You take it one play at a time, and you just focus on your goal, your task at hand.
But tell you what, the next time they have a film session, you want coach to back it up and say, "Watch what JoJo does here."
Certainly on the big screen.
There's the kick, nice high kick, going back down inside the 10, taken there up to the 10, the 20. Nice job to the 30,
go.
35, still in his feet to the 40. Going to the right side to the 45-yard line.
His own blocker slowed him down.
So a nice return for the Troup High School Tigers. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was Macenta Stafford, number 6, who took that one all the way back.
Well, I hope there's something to cheer for on the visitor side. I really hope this second half that they're able to get the fans off their feet, and maybe we can get a little loud on these headsets.
Well, I've been known to yell touchdown Tigers pretty loud. fact, I just had to be careful. I almost did when the Harris County Tigers scored a minute ago. But just not the right thing to say there. So we have a possible delay of game here. Yep. Delay of game against the Troup High School Tigers. We just couldn't get everything together. Tigers going to have some young players out, but again, Montez Crow will stay in at quarterback.
It was a quick turnaround, though, Jack. I tell you, I didn't anticipate that much time going off the clock. I didn't see that.
Well, the officials may be ready to go home, too. So we'll see what happens. Crow will take the snap. Low snap. Going to throw the ball out into the flats.
Oh.
And picked off. Picked off on the far side, and he is gone.
Yes, he is.
Well, nope. He runs over a player, gets down inside the 10. And what a fast young man that was, number 2 for Harris County.
Ball sailed.
Jay Crawl.
That ball sailed on him. It came out.
A little bit of a duck.
Came out high, and, like I said, there's a lot of moisture. I'm up here, stand up here at the top, and there's a lot of moisture on my hands, so I can only imagine what it's like down there on the field.
Yep. So Harris County going to get a great field position inside the 10 at the 9. So first and goal from the 9 for Harris County with 11:37 left to go.
Moisture goes both ways, though. They're both having to deal with the same situation.
Yep. New quarterback in for Harris County. There's a snap and handoff into the line. We hit him pretty hard. That's a little guy, number 22.
Yes, he is.
Definitely an underclassman, 22. That's Reed Mallard, 11th grader, running back.
I thought they were looking to kick on first down with that quarterback. He didn't look like a quarterback.
Looked like I'm going to be a holder.
Yeah.
From the left hash mark, here comes Harris County. 2nd and 9 again. Handoff this time to the tailback. He's going to get inside the 5, dives through. That's number 22, the ball carrier this time. That's Mallard again. And tell you what, he did a good job kind of poking through that line.
Yep. Nice trip up, though. They were about to score, and they were able to get a shoelace and get him on the ground.
Had a little problem with the intercom out here.
Yeah,
very loud. Harris County once again back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe they're dealing with some of this moisture too. Trouble in the backfield. Finally, they're going to go forward, get down to the 2-yard line, close to a touchdown.
They'll try to punch this in here versus kicking it.
Yep. Well, they've had a little bit of problems with their kicking game. We blocked one earlier. We come back to the line of scrimmage. They're looking at 4th and goal now, though, from the 2. Be nice to stop them if this young defense can. Turns, hands the ball off, and touchdown Harris County. So they'll put another touchdown on the board with 10:07 left to go in the 3rd.
Well, not the start you want. I mean, score right up the gut there.
Yep. They're on to attempt the point after touchdown now with 10:07 left to go in the 3rd. Snap, hold, kick, almost blocked. Best kick he's had so far.
Yeah.
That goes through, and he puts the extra point on. 23-0 in favor of Harris County right here on Eagle Sports.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. 23-0 your score in favor of the Harris County Tigers. So a pick off, almost a pick 6. A pick got you all the way down inside the 10 by Harris County, and hopefully Crow will be able to come back and redeem himself a little bit.
Well, I like it how they started off aggressive. I mean, you want to stay aggressive and nothing to lose here, 23-0. So I hope they stick with that game plan. If he just gets that ball down, it'd be a nice completion. But
yeah, it did. You mentioned it sailed on exactly that. He'd been throwing some nice sharp balls. The ball just kind of ducked in the air.
Right. You know, game speed and practice speed is hard.
Very different. Very different. Kind of a stutter step by the kicker, but he'll get it off down to the 10-yard line. Tigers will take it up from there to the 20. 25 around this near side, 30.
Another good
Following
return.
blocker to the 40. 45, 50.
Nice.
Going out of bounds. A tremendous return by the Tigers. This time it's number 8 for the Tigers making the return, and that's Cam Russell.
I like to see that hand out, that stiff arm, you know, to try to push that guy away so you can get more yardage. Love to see that. It's kind of an interesting thing they play. You don't want to get the hand too much into the face mask, but at the same time, push them off.
So 1st and 10 for the Tigers, 9:57 left to go in the third. They'll make their way back to the line of scrimmage. Crow will stay in at the quarterback. He'll have number 3 for the Tigers to his left in Jackson Davis.
Oh.
High snap, he gets it. He kind of Odell's that one, goes up the middle of the field. He'll get about 2-3 yards, so 2nd and 7. So good heads-up play by Crow.
Yeah, you know, he looked on that play after it was a high snap. He looked to hand that off. You're kind of looking for a quarterback just kind of tuck it and go versus trying to find somebody to hand it to. But fortunate that he didn't lose yardage on that play.
Didn't get quite the spot that I thought we did, so it's 2nd and 8 instead of 2nd and 7. Crow ready again to take the ball. Twins to the right side, man wide to this near side. High snap. Oh, my goodness gracious, what's going on with the snap? Crow gets it. He's back at the 40, trying to make his way upfield. Gets a little bit back, but that is not looking good.
No.
Again, we got young players in. We got folks that not usually some of these roles, and they're just not performing to the level that the starters were.
Center's a difficult position, and I've never played it before. Jack, you long snap,
Yep.
you were center, and there's just so much that you have to be prepared for.
Well, and many times you're the quarterback of the line. You're looking for alignments. You're calling who's going to block where, and then of course you got to think the main thing is I got to snap the ball between my legs and get there.
Yeah, and there's a guy coming right at you.
He's trying to take my head off. Let's see what happens here. We've got a slot to this near side. Crow waits to take the snap, puts a man in motion back to the far side. Going to hand the ball off on kind of a reverse back to the far side. 14 is the ball carrier. Still on his feet across the 45, down inside the 43-yard line. So about 6-yard gain, but it just gets us back to the line of scrimmage.
Definitely good run. I like how they sort of walk the running back down like that. And nice gain. But they're going to punt it here. 4th and 17.
Just about going to have to. Here we go, waiting on the snap. There's a good snap.
Good
Steps
snap.
Up, gets the ball off. Nice
good punt.
kick. Can it lay up? Hits. Oh,
there
what's a
you
great
go.
backspin on the ball. Tremendous job. And actually, Harris County's going to pick it up.
Wow.
We're tackling them inside the 5. So instead of having the ball up around the 20, they're going to have the ball back inside the 5.
Let's hope they can take advantage of this situation now. They got them backed up. So, wow, it looked like a nice pitching wedge. Not from you or I, but nice little pitching wedge.
Very nice. Carson Rayford doing a tremendous job. Nice little backspin. Again, laid it up nicely. So now Harris County will be deep in their own territory, and they are running their young unit out. So we'll see if these young Tigers can take on them.
From the snap to the punt, it was
Well
everything
played.
they intended to do.
Yep, well played. Apologize tonight. We're not getting quite the numbers that we used to, but we'll try to alleviate that as we move through the season. Quentin Kersey, we're 52 on this left side. Try to get some of the names in just a bit. 7:34 left to go in the third. 23-0, but Tiger defense now hoping to make a big stand.
Be nice to have a pick six here. Let's see if Harris County stays aggressive and we can jump one.
Well, the quarterback standing in his own end zone. Takes snap, turns, hands the ball off.
Conservative play.
Go to the outside to the 5. Go get good yardage to the 10.
Got to contain that.
Gets a little bit of a breathing room there.
You really don't want them getting outside.
7:15 left to go. 23-0 is your score. Again, so few people huddle anymore. My goodness. Actually, they're going to get a first down on that last play, Brad.
Well, I think coaches nowadays do a good job of with hand signals on the sidelines. I know they've probably always done that, but they're real good about signaling in what they're supposed to be running.
We go back to the left side this time, to the 20, and out of bounds over at the 25-yard line.
Outside again.
Friend of mine, Jamie Ingram, texted me in. He's enjoying listening to the ball game. He's actually here. He's listening to us online.
So it looked like they're sticking with the running game right here. It's been successful, so, why go away from it?
You've got young Tigers out there that are not pursuing in the same way as the starters are too. So, give them that chance. The slashing runners, let's let them try to get as many yards up the field as they can. Quarterback going back up to pass. Got a man in his face. Throws it out there. Did he catch it? They're going to give him a completion. So he'll get about 2, maybe 3 yards on that play.
Nice pursuit by 31. And I don't know his name, Jack. I'm sorry. But, 31 pursued the quarterback very nicely to force him to make a difficult throw.
Here they go. Going to air it out to the left side. Wide open the flats. Nobody's there. And they'll bring him down as he goes around the left side. Jack Schweitzer he's kind of having to play safety. Makes the tackle, but it's another first down for the guys in black.
They're working both sides of the field, Jack. They're mixing it up nicely. So Troup's got to respond here.
Looking back down at the Troup High School Tigers is Harris County going left to right.
Good.
And we're going to jump across the line of scrimmage and give them some extra help.
There's a flag on the play. Offside called against Troup County.
So not what we needed to do right there for sure.
No. Good quarterbacks are taught that. That's a way to gain the easy yardage. If you could change up your cadence and change up, the way that you've been barking out those signals, it can throw a defense off.
Yeah, we did it earlier in the ball game against them as well. So this time they're going to throw it out to this near side, incomplete.
Surprised at that play call there. They were looking to look way outside there. They've been gashing us here in these last few plays. Going off tackle, going just outside, but they tried to go towards the sidelines there. Not sure what they were trying to do.
They make their way back to the line of scrimmage after the incomplete pass. The clock did stop. And here we go. Snap. Handoff into the line to number 7. Going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Good job of stopping them.
There you go.
There at the 50-yard line by the Tigers.
Nice stop. Get this as third now.
No, actually, fourth.
No, it's third.
It's just third? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's wishful thinking on my part.
Yeah, certainly.
Waiting on the snap. They're kind of doing that little quick call, and they're like little prairie dogs looking back to the side to see what the call is.
Yep. They want to see what Troup's got.
Snap. He's going to air it out back to the flats. This time we're right on top of him. Great job by the Tigers as they're going to make the tackle. That's going to be number 14, Chance Hill, making that tackle.
Good job of Troup really not showing what they were doing. On the defensive side, you don't want to give it away. It's a cat and mouse game or a chess game, and
check that. That was Kobe Hudson making that tackle. My bad.
And Troup won that move that time. Not punting here, Jack.
Nope, they're going to go for it. Looking back to the side, maybe trying to draw off the Tigers. The Tigers got to be careful of this.
Yeah.
They walk up the outside linebackers.
Defensive end's getting close.
They're coming.
He's on the line.
And it's the long snap. They're trying to draw us off. Now they're going to change the play again. Watch out for.
Running it.
Pass, throwing it across the middle, and he catches it.
Jack.
Let's see what
he gave it to him.
That's a spot. That's a first down right there. Just threw it up in the air. Only one man can catch it. Comes down with it. Doesn't get any extra yardage, but it's enough for the first down.
It was good coverage, and he threw it to the right kid because there was a tall kid on this side closest to this right side of the field here. And It was a good play.
Yep.
Wasn't a good thrown ball, but it was a good catch.
Once again, back to the left side. This time are the Harris County Tigers.
There you go.
Nice stop on the line. 2nd down and 9. 4:33 left to go in the third.
Like to see Troup here get in the backfield some, maybe.
Well, we're really not getting that surge. They're kind of coming to us. We're stopping them when they get there, but they're coming to us. We're not really going to them.
Not like in the first half.
Tigers, they're going to walk up a couple of outside linebackers this time, try to stop this running game a little bit. Harris County barking signals. They're going to back up to pass.
There you go.
They roll out. He's looking.
In the backfield.
And he's going to be brought down in the backfield by a host of Tiger tacklers.
Speak of it and it shall happen.
Yep. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. This time tacklers are led by number 11. And I don't have his number.
Love to see those Tigers in those Troup County Tigers in the backfield and putting pressure on that quarterback as he's attempting to make a quick decision.
Once again, they throw it in the flex. They're going to make a big catch. Back in about the 35-yard line. So Harris County going to get another first down.
I almost thought one of the quarterbacks were going to be able to get a hand on that ball, and it got through. I saw their hands go up. It was a good-looking ball thrown by the quarterback.
3:30 left to go in the third. And Harris County trying to drive the ball down, add some points. Once again, waiting. There's the snap. He's going to
nice tackle.
Down a loss of 2 for Harris County. Good job by the Tigers to bring him down.
He just exploded to get that kid by the jersey and sling him down. Great pursuit, great tackle. Way to hold on to him. Playing off the receiver on this side, giving a lot of room here.
2nd down. Little toss going down the right side. Some lead blockers.
You don't have any
just
more.
At the field, and he's brought down quickly by the Tigers.
These second half Tigers are starting to, they're clapping, they're patting each other. It looks like they're getting more lively. That's what you need. You need to encourage each other and
we mentioned this. These are some of the guys that haven't seen a lot of playing time. In fact, that was a sophomore, Kevin Martin, number 11, making that tackle. He's made a couple of big plays. That's something the coaches are going to like to see.
Right.
Harris County's quarterback waits, takes the snap, rolls to his left, looking, going to air
nice.
it out, and it's going to be incomplete back at about the 34-yard line.
Jack spoke earlier about getting those hands up when the quarterback releases the ball. Those defensive linemen and everybody getting their hands up to make it difficult to get those passing lanes, and that's what happened. I think that I didn't see the number, but he was able to get his hand up and make it difficult for him to complete that pass.
4th and 14 now for Harris County. They're going to bring in their punting team. And we've seen them once before, and it went straight up, came right back down. So let's see if they can extend their punt a little bit more this time.
And let's see if we can run one back.
Oh, that'd be nice. Snap, great snap. Gets the ball off. And we're going to call for a fair.
Go.
Bounces into the end zone. They'll bring it out. Tigers will have it at the 20. 23-0 is your score. 2:09 left to go in the third. You listen to Tiger Football. 60 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Hey, football fans, Rob and Joel Upchurch from Remax Results wants to say thank you to you. Yeah, you, because you said things like call Rob or call Joel if you need that house sold. Why? Well, we'd like to think you said that because they think about selling houses every day. So when you list your house with Rob or Joel Upchurch, your property will be in front of potential buyers 24 hours a day. So call Joel or Rob Upchurch and enjoy the game. There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Mormon, Brad Mormon up here, and it's going to be Kobe Hudson, the freshman, stepping in at quarterback this time.
Jack, I can after this play, I can speak briefly about this young man, Coach Kraft there at the Garden Newman. We were able to see this man perform.
Going around to the right side, handoff, and we're not going to get enough upfield motion. They cut us off at the corner. We don't make it to the corner. Stays in bounds, but so the clock will run. Bring up third down.
So you did say Kobe's in?
Yep.
Well, certainly he's got the name recognition with Kobe. But we had to play against him a couple of times.
Talented kid.
This past year, and great athlete. Good balance, moves well. Let's see what he certainly moves well on the basketball court. Let's see what he can do on the football field.
Looks like we're going to have a flag on the play on the far side. Nope, the official's just getting in place now. And maybe here we go. 2:01 left to go in the third. So still a lot of football to be played. 23-0 is your score. But again, we do have a lot of the young players here in on the second half now.
Take them a little bit to get this play in. Yeah. You're a bit unsure.
Looking to the sideline. Now here we go. Kobe's ready to go. He'll take the snap. And he's just going to, it's a straight run for him. Following his blockers. Truett's going to be in front of him. Cuts back inside. Gets across the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Good patience, Jack. I mean, obviously didn't turn into a first down, but stay behind that blocker. And
actually Jackson Davis, my bad. He was on blocking on that one.
Stay behind the blocker, and when he saw the opening, he shot the hole and was able to get positive yardage.
Just not quite enough.
Nope.
Missed it by that much. Fourth down now, 4th and 2.5, maybe 3. Rayford will come on to punt the ball again. They'll bring on another player, and Tigers now have 11. They'll need that to make this play take off.
That name Rayford sounds familiar for you Rock 103 listeners.
There's the kick, nice high kick, sails over the head of the guys. And again, there's that little backspin. We didn't need it this time, but that's okay. Ball be down at the 36. Let's take a quick 30-second break. Back to the station right here on Eagle Sports.
It's here. Yes, it's really here. Dippin' Dots ice cream at Holmes Pharmacy. So when you ask yourself, how do I cool off from this heat? It's Dippin' Dots at Holmes Pharmacy. Try birthday cake, rainbow, chocolate, cookie and cream, cotton candy, red berry, cookie dough, and everybody's favorite banana split. So grab the kids for Dippin' Dots ice cream at Holmes Pharmacy. And while you're there, check out the positive messages on T-shirts and drink cups from Cherish Girl. It's what your young lady should be wearing. All this and more at Holmes Pharmacy in Hamilton and Commerce Avenue in LaGrange.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back as Harris County will take a shot downfield. We're on the left side. It'll fall incomplete. Good coverage by the Tigers on that one, Brad.
Yeah, certainly. Looks like they tried that deep ball down the sideline again. Is this a different quarterback?
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. It's about the third quarterback they've rolled out here tonight.
Another small young man, but he got rid of the ball nicely. It was just good coverage.
Here they go again. Back to the line of scrimmage. There's the snap. Backs it to pass. Across the middle, he airs it out. Almost picked off, but they're going to make the catch. Pick up a first down across the 50 to the 48.
I tell you, good ball. That he led his receiver perfectly. He threw to a spot. Wide receiver ran to that spot.
Yeah, number 5, Tyrese McFadder. He's the one that almost returned one all the way in the first ball game. Actually caught a touchdown pass down the field for Harris County earlier. So he's a very good receiver. Clock's ticking. There's a snap. They'll back up to pass. And again, down the middle of the field. And this one's going to be incomplete. And do they throw the flag?
No.
Please don't. Be close. The crowd wants it.
He definitely had a hand in there, but now you call that good coverage.
Yep. Tight coverage.
Yeah. When there's no flag, it's good coverage.
Is that a timeout call? Or yep, Troup is going to call a timeout. They take a timeout. We take one as well. 30 seconds. Actually, let's do 60 seconds back to the station with 37 seconds left to go in the third right here on Eagle Sports.
Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center is a proud sponsor of tonight's broadcast. They are a top 100 hospital in 2016, and they're working every day to earn your family's trust. Stay connected and be a part of West Georgia's new thing, Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center. They're glad to be here and glad to be a part of this community. Thank you again for you listening to tonight's broadcast, as we are happy to bring it to you. Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.MalloryAgency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Now back to more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. Here come the Harris County Tigers. Once again down the field, a incomplete pass, but a nice pass down at the 30-yard line. What? Yeah, it does fall incomplete.
Yeah, it looks like the receivers got their routes kind of crisscross, and so I'm not sure who that ball was to.
Saver tire is perfect for your modern life. It's fuel efficient, even on short trips.
Lost signal for a second there.
Which it's famous for. Drive green and enjoy saving at the pump with the new Michelin Energy Saver tires. Save on fuel costs with the all-new Michelin Energy Saver tire. Available now at Friar Tire, New Franklin Road, LaGrange. If it rolls, we've got it at Friar Tire.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. And we got they're changing out balls. They're kind of flying around. 26 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
They're having some miscommunication on the Harris County side now, so those young players certainly not sure of where they're supposed to be and what they're supposed to be running, but this is a scrimmage.
That's true. There's the snap. They got to punt the ball away. Step up. They got the ball. Good high kick. And it's going to sail back and actually take a Tiger bounce, Troup High School Tiger bounce, back to the 10. Troup High School Tigers will have the ball back at the 10-yard line. First and 10, moving right to left on your radio dial with 16 seconds left to go. Let's just keep it here, Brett, because we're about to get break for our third quarter, going into fourth.
Yep.
And, it's sloppy ball. Anytime you got the younger players in, you're trying to try some things. You got a few veterans out there that are trying to lead these younger players, but on both sides it is sloppy ball. Now, Harris County was able to take advantage. They were able to put the ball in earlier. But when it came to trying to run the field, it was really only the Tigers having some problems with their coverage that kept Harris County in this.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, just some communication issues here from what I've seen in the second half, just trying to make sure these players know where they're supposed to be. But, again, you're dealing with youth.
Here come the Tigers once again. Going to hand the ball off into the line. Nice job of that line, helping them out, get a good upward motion. This time it's going to be number 3, Jackson Davis, the ball carrier.
Davis had a nice spin there. He, a kid on the Harris County side, tried to wrap him up, and he sort of pivoted his foot and was able to fall forward, and a nice spin there.
Yep, that'll be the end of the third quarter play. One more to play. 23-0 is your score right here on Eagle Sports.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 1240 AM LaGrange and W245AW 96.9 FM LaGrange.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.theemoryteam.com. SouthernOrthopedics.com.
It's here. Yes, it's really here. Dippin' Dots ice cream at Holmes Pharmacy. So when you ask yourself, how do I cool off from this heat? It's Dippin' Dots at Holmes Pharmacy. Try birthday cake, rainbow, chocolate, cookie and cream, cotton candy, red berry, cookie dough, and everybody's favorite banana split. So grab the kids for Dippin' Dots ice cream at Holmes Pharmacy. And while you're there, check out the positive messages on t-shirts and drink cups from Cherish Girl. It's what your young lady should be wearing. All this and more at Holmes Pharmacy in Hamilton and Commerce Avenue in LaGrange.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Fresh set of 12 on the clock as we get ready for the fourth quarter of play. 23-0 is your score. Mentioned got a lot of the younger players that are out here as they've flipped the field. The coaches are talking. I think we may possibly see a lot of clock running. They may decide to go ahead and run this thing. As Coach Glisson is out on the field along with the Harris County coach, they're deciding how they're going to run this fourth quarter. Again, in a scrimmage, they have a lot of options. They can choose how they want it to go. They're not locked into the regular constraints of the rules. So they're talking with the man in white. Again, 12 minutes left to go. 23-0 is your score. Ball will rest at the 16-yard line. Both coaches are making their way back to their sides. We'll try to get an idea of what's going to happen here. Officials are conferring down there as well. The young Tigers make their break from the sideline, make their way back to the line of scrimmage. And we are going to play in this fourth quarter. Just again, I'll be watching that clock to see if they're going to stop it at all or just let it run the entire fourth quarter once it gets going. 23-0, as we mentioned, your score. The Troup High School Tigers have struggled with stopping the pass and stopping the big play. A few penalties have given them a problem as well. But now they have the ball. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. They're moving right to left. They're deep inside Harris County Tiger territory. Tigers have a fresh quarterback in there. I'll give you that number and name in just a few moments. Put the man in motion. Takes the snap, turns, hands the ball off to the tailback, who hits a Harris County defender, just lays him over, but he's going to stop him after a gain of only 2. Tigers will quickly get back in the huddle, look to the sideline, wait for that call, and see what they're looking for. .11:36, plays whistled in. They'll split 2 men wide to this near side, 1 man wide right. Again, I apologize. We'll get you that quarterback name in just a second as they rolled in the third quarterback for the game so far tonight. Handoff in the line going around the right side this time for the Troup High School Tigers. Not a whole lot there. Going to struggle to get a first down right now. It's 3rd down, and we'll call it 4. .11:01 left to go. I'm trying to get that number for the quarterback I mentioned earlier, and I'll find it in a second. They're taking their time back there. Clock continues to run. They're looking to the sideline. Need to hurry up and pull off something. Plays whistled in. They're struggling with their sound system here at Harris County. Yeah. It's crackling.
A lot of feedback. Oh, ball out.
Going down this left side. And we'll see what they do with that. That should be enough for a first down if we maintain possession as we went across.
It's close, Jack. They're going to have to measure. Stopping the clock here.
Nope, they're going to give us a first down.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Miscommunication here. Now they got it.
Talking with the coaches over here. Luke Purnell is number 23. He's in there playing quarterback right now. Gonna hand the ball off into the line. Ooh, wow. They stuff us up pretty good right there.
So Troup's trying some different quarterbacks to see what they can get out of these guys. Up the gut didn't work though.
A lot of clean legs. They don't really have a lot of, well, you don't get dirt on you like you used to as you watch these guys, but not a lot of sweat on the jerseys of the young Tiger offensive line. Trips to the right side. Purnell wants to get at quarterback. Take the snap, low snap. He's going to keep it. Gets up the field and is brought down short of the 30.
I tell you, Jack, what's interesting watching this is the size difference between the first half kids and the second half kids.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's amazing the amount of size you can gain from your freshman year to your junior and senior year through weights and putting on those calories.
They look back over the far side to get their play. And a lot of time being taken off the clock. 9-11 left to go in this contest. 23-0 is your score. They'll set 2 men out to this near side. Slot to the right. Purnell will take the snap. They'll hand the ball off into the line, and they're going to get on him immediately. So this is very much looking like a JV attempt here late in the ball game. But it's still, when you look at film, you can watch these linemen. Do they move? Do they take the right step? Do they get to the right play?
They're watching everybody. They're watching everybody and see what if they're fulfilling their roles like they've been asked to do. So even though you don't see the yardage that you'd like to see, you just want to see everybody sticking to their assignments like they're supposed to.
So they're going to punt the ball away. Now, again, in the first half we went live with our kicking game. In the second half, they're not going live, so they're just going to snap it and kick it. Got a JV punter here. He'll step up.
The clock still runs, too.
Yep. They make the catch. The ball will step down at the 50, and that's where Harris County will have it. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station right here on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. Just Luke here. Turn your car around and head to Key of LaGrange for your chance to win a once-in-a-lifetime trip. One lucky winner from Key of LaGrange will win a trip for 2 to California to see Luke Bryan. That includes plane tickets, meet and greet, and tickets to the show. Simply stop by a dealership to register. It's that easy. While you're here, check out the 16 Rio LX, which can be yours for only $12.9. 1217 Lafayette Parkway, your headquarters for summer fun. KeyofLaGrange.com.
Trip valued at $2,000. No purchase necessary. See dealer for complete details. Price plus tax, sack, and title. Stop number 18626.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. A high snap that sails over the head of the quarterback, and the Tigers are going to get on it and pick up a first down. The Troup High School Tigers will have the ball now inside the 25. They'll mark it at the 23, Brad.
Jack, the Tigers pursued that ball, got on it, lost it, and then got it back. So in the bottom of that skirmish, only the strongest survive, like we were talking about earlier. And good to see us get on that ball. And let's get this ball in this end zone. Goodness gracious.
Here come the young Tigers. Purnell will stand at quarterback. He's going up against a young group of Harris County Tigers, too. Kind of a JV versus JV kind of thing. Got a man in motion. They're not even going to call it. He's just going to run, slap out, go to the right side. Pick up about 6. That brings up second down.
Another positive momentum there. Bouncing the ball outside. Clock still running. But short yardage now. On the second down. Second and 4 maybe? 3?
Yep, the 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4.
Those large chunks on first down, I tell you, it makes it so much easier on the play caller.
Opens up everything for you. Tigers struggling to get back to the line of scrimmage. A lot of movement as they try to make things happen. The officials are not really calling that either. Ball's in the air. And we're going to get back on it. Good job of coming across the line of scrimmage by Harris County. They make a tackle in the backfield. We're going to lose about 4. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
It's the peaks and valleys here, the entire game. You see some positive momentum, and you see some good plays, and then you go back 10 yards.
So here they come, back up to the line of scrimmage. Man in motion from the far side. Bell turn, hand the ball off, and he's hit. Actually, the ball, he's down. He's down. The ball came out right at the end of the play, but he was down. Clock continues to tick. 6:26 left to go in this contest.
It looked to be the young man's leg got caught, so he just sort of threw the ball back behind him, and Harris County thought that they had recovered a fumble, but he was down. Kind of went up the gut there. I was surprised with the longer yardage that they would go straight up the middle. But
well, they got some good momentum going around the right side. We got a player down. While they take care of them, let's go ahead and take a break. Let's take 60 seconds back to the station right here on Eagle Sports.
Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center is a proud sponsor of tonight's broadcast. They are a top 100 hospital in 2016, and they're working every day to earn your family's trust. Stay connected and be a part of West Georgia's new thing, Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center. They're glad to be here and glad to be a part of this community. Thank you again for you listening to tonight's broadcast, as we are happy to bring it to you. Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center. Hey, football fans, Rob and Joel Upchurch from Remax Results wants to say thank you to you. Yeah, you, because you said things like call Rob or call Joel if you need that house sold. Why? Well, we'd like to think you said that because you know they think about selling houses every day. So when you list your house with Rob or Joel Upchurch, you know your property will be in front of potential buyers 24 hours a day. So call Joel or Rob Upchurch and enjoy the game.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back. Tigers trailing 23-0 here in this preseason game, a scrimmage game. But right now on the field, a player down, Brad, is something you really hate to see, especially in a preseason game.
Certainly. I mean, these young men, though, let's hope that he's okay. Just hope he was able to avoid anything significant. But he is putting a little bit of weight on it, Jack. What can you see?
Picked up the binoculars, going to try to look across and see who that was. They're not really lifting him. It's that left leg that they've got up now. Yeah, he's behind there. I can't really pick out who it was, but you really hate that for a young Tiger in a game to just kind of get things started. You don't want anything that's going to stop your season.
Yep. Well, there's where other members of your staff come into play, your trainers and your –
hand off into the line this time, just diving in. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, but we'll turn it over on down. So Harris County have the ball back with 6:12 left to go in this contest. A few folks have gone ahead and headed back towards Troup County. Let's look across the far way. But they may be listening to us on their way home.
Maybe so. It appears the student section is still sticking around, and that's good to see, which I'm sure – they don't want to go home early on a Friday night anyway.
Curfew. Here comes Harris County. Takes the snap, looking, throws out in the flat, and it's going to fall incomplete right there at the 30-yard line. They are stopping the clock. I thought they were not going to let it run, but they did stop the clock on an incomplete pass.
Harris County's really rotating their quarterbacks in and out here.
Back to the line of scrimmage they come. Quarterback's going to keep it going around the left side.
Nice fake.
Nice fake. You're right at the 30. He'll be stopped there as he gets across the 31-yard line. Brings up a third down, excuse me.
That kid's not the quickest, the quarterback, 16, but it was a nice fake, and he kind of slithered his way around. Looked kind of Jake Plummer-esque.
Seth Chapman is number 16 in at quarterback for Harris County. High snap, but he takes it, going to hand the ball off. Gets by a couple of Tiger tacklers, but he'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. They'll be fourth down. They'll have to punt it away.
Straighten him up there, Jack. They met him right there just past the line of scrimmage and straightened him up and then pushed him back.
Yep, way back.
Ball carried by Joel Hubbard.
Clock continues to tick. 5:14 left to go. 23-0 your score. And they're going again. We're going just they call it air special teams.
Okay.
So it's just a guy back and the punter. So no blocking, no hitting. Clock is ticking down. We're inside 5 minutes now.
Lonely looking field with just
yes, it is
3 players out there.
Like the punt, pass, and kick competition here. There's the kick. Step up, bounces, and will bounce down to the 31-yard line on the other side. So that's where the Troup High School Tigers will take it 1st and 10. Quick 60-second break. Back to the station right here on Eagle Sports.
It's here. Yes, it's really here. Dippin' Dots ice cream at Holmes Pharmacy. So when you ask yourself, how do I cool off from this heat? It's Dippin' Dots at Holmes Pharmacy. Try birthday cake, rainbow, chocolate, cookie and cream, cotton candy, red berry, cookie dough, and everybody's favorite banana split. So grab the kids for Dippin' Dots ice cream at Holmes Pharmacy. And while you're there, check out the positive messages on T-shirts and drink cups from Cherished Girl. It's what your young lady should be wearing. All this and more at Holmes Pharmacy in Hamilton and Commerce Avenue in LaGrange.
Friar Tire Service takes pride in providing the highest quality auto repairs for your car. No matter who made it or where it's from, we have the right staff to fix it. If you live in East Alabama or West Georgia, come see us for service on your car. Our high-quality mechanics perform all repairs the right way the first time with our high-quality equipment. Our mechanics adhere to strict quality standards. So when you need the best automotive repair shop, look no further than Friar Tire and Service, New Franklin Road in LaGrange. If it rolls, we fix it.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back. We're trying to get things started here. We're at 4 minutes left to go. Tiger offense is on the field. They break the huddle, make their way back to the line of scrimmage. Twins this near side. Quarterback will have one man to his left. Waits for the snap. Takes it, rolls, going to toss it, an underhand toss to the 35, up to about the 37-yard line. Nice little gain, brings up 3rd down.
You know, to get a score in here, they need to really kind of pick up the pace.
Yep.
You know, get set, get the play in, and run something.
At the same time, with less than 3:30 left to go in the ball game, coaches might be saying, you know what, it's 10 o'clock.
Right.
These boys, this is the first week of school. They've been practicing. They're tired. It may be time for them to get some sleep.
You have to take that in consideration.
Long snap cap, roll to their right. Going to a little toss, and wow, they're all over us. We're going to lose about 4 yards on that one. Bring up 4th down.
The referee may have missed a face mask there. Kid turned all the way around and was dragged down. Hard to see from his perspective, though.
Yep.
Hate to see this. Harris County getting the ball back with
really quick back. To the ball back.
This amount of time.
There's the snap. Steps up. Kicks the ball. A little short. Called for at the 40. All right. We got 2:20 left to go. Let's just keep it here, Brad.
Certainly.
Of course, LaGrange fell to Noonan last night in their preseason game. I think it was 34-6, if I'm not mistaken. Tigers will fall tonight 23-0. Not really anything you compare because, again, second half you're playing all these young guys and that sort of thing. But Callaway a winner in theirs against Northside tonight. So it's going to be one win for Callaway and a loss in the 2 scrimmages for Troup and LaGrange. So hopefully we can make some changes for those 2 teams as the season goes on. You and I mentioned is Harris County going to be stuffed back in the backfield on that last play. You and I have talked about that we both would love to see all 3 teams jockeying position. Let's all of them, be at 7-3, be at 8-2. Have some seasons that you can be proud of to take into the playoffs. Maybe go a couple of rounds inside.
I think all the coaching staffs that are in these programs, I think they anticipate that. I think they're building the staffs. They're putting in the program from the weight training to the schemes. Hopefully, all of them are well on their way.
They air it out to the far side. Again, that's been the Achilles heel for the Tigers tonight. If there's one thing I'm going to work on, if I'm Coach Glisson, when I go back to the drawing board next week, is that intermediate pass that they're hitting it out in the flat.
Right. Growing up in this community, the athletes are here.
Yep.
And so you have the athletes to be able to perform well. So it's just a matter of put in the right position.
Something that you and I know about, had a group of kids representing the Troup County area, Hogansville, that just played down to the World Series in Mississippi and Louisiana. It was Mississippi, I think they were down there.
Yes, yeah.
And our nephew, Ben Alford, was down as part of that, and a variety of other kids. Congratulations on them to make it to the World Series. Came in second place down there. 2 tough losses there at the end, but you've got, even at the young age, kids going to things like a World Series for the Dixie Boys. It seems like every year we've got kids going deep into those Georgia playoffs and going to the World Series opportunities. So we're really proud of all the athletics taking place in the Troup County area. Here comes Harris County. They snap the ball, air it out down the left side. Got a man open. Little jockey. Nice play down the field as we bat one away. And you can bet with 41 seconds, there's not an official that's going to throw a flag as he's ready to go home and go to bed too.
It looks like both players had their hands on each other. So, who do you call it on? The offensive player was trying to push off, and the defensive player was hanging on to the jersey. So, they were equally offending there.
Here comes the snap. Quarterback's going to quickly hand it off. Not a whole lot there. 33 seconds. Probably going to get one more play off tonight, Brad, and that'll be the end of this scrimmage game as the Tigers will fall 23-0.
Scrimmage game, regular season game, bus rides back from games like this when you don't put points on the board, but you do a couple good things and then you make some mistakes. Those are long bus rides, even if it's just back to Troup County, Troup High School. There next to the interstate is still a long bus ride.
They aired out across the middle, caught at the, we'll call it the 42, but that's going to end our contest. The Troup High School Tigers will fall 23-0 against our friends from Harris County. We're going to take a quick break and come back and wrap things up from Harris County. We're glad that you've joined us tonight in this scrimmage game as we kick off the season right here on Eagle Sports.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
Calling all area coaches. Calling all area coaches, high school coaches, travel ball coaches, and more. Mud Creek Team Sales is now selling sporting goods like Wilson, DeMarini, Louisville Slugger, Rollins, and Russell for travel teams, football, baseball, basketball, soccer, and more. For more information, call Mud Creek Team Sales today at 706-884-5592. Call Coach Jeter or Greg Hicks. Calling all area coaches. Mud Creek Team Sales with all your sporting goods. Wilson, DeMarini, Louisville Slugger, Rollins, and Russell. Mud Creek Team Sales, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Hi, friends. Just Licta here. Turn your car around and head to Key of LaGrange for your chance to win a once-in-a-lifetime trip. One lucky winner from Key of LaGrange will win a trip for 2 to California to see Luke Bryan. That includes plane tickets, meet and greet, and tickets to the show. Simply stop by a dealership to register. It's that easy. While you're here, check out the 16 Rio LX, which can be yours for only $12,900. 1217 Lafayette Parkway, your headquarters for summer fun. KeyofLaGrange.com.
Trip valued at $2,000. No purchase necessary. See dealer for complete details. Price plus tax, and title. Stop number 18626.
Now back to more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Mormon and Brad Mormon live here. And Brad, I really appreciate you joining me tonight. The Tigers fall 23-0 to Harris County. Really, it's the first half I wanted to really dwell on because the second half, a lot of young players, not so much to really look at, I think, as we're thinking about what the season's going to look like. But in the first half of play, there's two things that I'm concerned about. One is the intermediate pass, which we saw really didn't have a good answer for, and also the big play. That's really how Harris County put their points on the board and were able to take on the Tigers tonight.
Well, whenever a team makes a big play, you want to be able to answer that. You want to answer with a big play, and we just were unable to. And if we did get a big play, we make a mistake, fumble or
two times inside the red zone that first half. One that we ended up fumbling, giving the ball back to them. Second, where the clock's ticking down, need to spike it, need to stop the clock, have a great opportunity inside the 5 for a score, and just can't get everybody lined up in time to make that happen. So, again, we talked about the first of the ball game. 17 guys, first time in their positions in the first half. We graduated all of our seniors the last year, and so a lot of guys they're finding their way. Not a ton of people on this team. This is a little bit trimmed. They've really kind of got the guys that they want. A lot of these guys have a lot of pride. They've worked hard in the offseason, but they're definitely going to have to work on those two things. But let's talk about what we saw in the positive. Talk about a couple of things that you really think that the Tigers did well tonight.
Yeah, the score is not reflective of what we really saw, in the first half. I mean, 16-0 going into the halftime,
Mm-hmm.
and it just appeared to me that they had a good rhythm. But we spoke about this earlier in the first half. When you're in a rhythm like that, you can't make a mistake. You can't put yourself in a position to throw your whole team off and not look as fluid.
Right.
And they just didn't look fluid. After every mistake, it just seems like they were almost dwelling on that mistake, or they couldn't shake themselves from it.
Mm-hmm.
And they looked toward the sidelines, trying to get the play, and then it seems like they didn't really have a good idea of what they wanted to do next. So and I know they're going to address this in locker rooms and then in practice, and but there's something to build on here. The quarterback moves well.
Crow looked really good to me tonight. I was very, very pleased with his poise in the backfield. Had some problems with the center exchange. It go low, it go high, but he really kept his cool back there. The kind of ranging motion that he had as they were running the option, I thought looked really good. I thought the option actually was a real positive tonight.
You look at the mechanics of Crow. His drop back's nice. His ball's real high.
Mm-hmm.
Getting it ready there by his ear to let go of it. He's just there's some things that they need to work on. And the running back, Troup looked good. He gained some nice yardage and was able to really hit Harris County in the mouth a couple of times, but it just didn't turn into points.
I think if we don't have all the stats tonight, but I think if you compare the stats, you're probably going to see the Tigers with a longer possession in the first half, maybe even more yards moving the ball, but it's going to be the Harris County Tigers that come away with the points.
Yeah, certainly. Harris County completed a lot of deep balls, so if you're doing any kind of scouting, against the Troup, maybe that's something.
They're going to be passing the ball on.
Maybe it's something that you need to look at, and if you're on Troup's side, you're talking to your DBs and saying, hey, don't let anybody get behind you. Let's get that ball, let's knock it down, let's pick it off. But those deep balls, it flips the field for you. It puts you in a position to not only maybe get a 3 or get a 6, but you got to stop those deep balls.
Yep. Well, that's about do it for Brad and myself. Now we do have a game coming up next week. Let's preview real quick as we'll travel down to Columbus, Georgia, to Gannett Stadium, a place that we're very familiar with as we take on Hardaway down there. Hardaway, not the strongest of the football programs in the Columbus area, but I know that they'll come on and want to be able to take on the Tigers. That game will start at 7:30. We'll have pregame at 7 o'clock right here on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG. Brad, I tell you what, this has been a huge joy for me. I can't tell you how much I've enjoyed having you help me out here tonight for this ball game.
You know, initially when you asked me to do this, I thought you had lost your mind. But, you know, now that I'm down here, I enjoyed being with you. You know, we've done a lot of things together as brothers and spent a lot of time talking about football and a lot of different things. But this was a new experience and definitely a positive experience for me. So I appreciate you asking me to come down.
I think you did a great job. Thomas Martino, our producer here at the stadium, our thanks to him, did a great job. Derek Roberts back at the station running things on the board. I tell you, Derek, great job working with me for the first time. I think we missed a spot, so really proud of the great job. Britt Thompson keeping everything together. Coleman Weiss, our head guy that makes sure everything happens. Our thanks to all of our sponsors. And we're going to be down at Hardaway next week at Connect Stadium. Look forward to you joining us there again. Our time will be 7 o'clock with pregame game kicking off at 7:30. For Brad, for Derek, for Thomas, I'm Jack Borman, and we'll see you next week on the radio.
Briar Tire Service takes pride in providing the highest quality auto repairs for your car. No matter staff to fix